won't get hurt, can't feel anything. When will I learn? I push it down, push it down. I'm the one for a good time call, phone's blowing up. Ring on my doorbell, I feel the love, feel the love. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. Turn back till I lose God. I'm gonna swim from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I'm gonna live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist. I'm gonna fly like a bird of the night. Feel my tears as they fly. I'm gonna swim from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I am holding on for July. Won't look down, won't open my eyes. Keep my glass full until morning light. Cause I'm just holding on for tonight. Help me, I'm holding on for dear life. Won't look down, won't open my eyes. Keep my glass full until morning light. Cause I'm just holding on for tonight, on for tonight. Sun is up, I'm a mess. Gotta get out now, gotta run from this. Here comes the shade, here comes the shade. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. Turn back till I lose God. I'm gonna swim from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I'm gonna live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist. I'm gonna fly like a bird of the night. Feel my tears as they fly. I'm gonna swim from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I'm holding on for July. Won't look down, won't open my eyes. Keep my glass full until morning light. Cause I'm just holding on for tonight. Help me, I'm holding on for dear life. Won't look down, won't open my eyes. Keep my glass full until morning light. Cause I'm just holding on for tonight, on for tonight, on for tonight. Cause I'm just holding on for tonight. Oh, I'm just holding on for tonight, on for tonight, on for tonight. Cause I'm just holding on for tonight. Cause I'm just holding on for tonight. Oh, I'm just holding on for tonight, on for tonight, on for tonight.
Woo! All right, guys, let's get the show on the road. Hit that upvote button, everybody. Let's get the Magic City
I
on
cannot
the
hear you.
scram. Hey, can you hear me? You
Can
can't
you
hear
hear
me?
me, guys?
Hello, hello,
Can you
hello,
hear
Magic
me?
City. I can hear
I
you.
cannot hear you.
You can't hear me. Okay. All right, you're gonna have to check your audio output and make sure that it's going to your headphones, because we can hear you
Wait, I will
perfectly
log on
fine.
again.
Try it out. Meantime, I'll show some. I'll show a video of some countertops. These are over the top countertops. Holy crap! I don't know where they found those crystals or whatever that is, but you see that I think that was malachite right there. Rolex makes dials out of this material, but look at this. Somebody made an entire countertop for their kitchen from the malachite. Holy shit. Maybe this stuff is not as, and this looks like a meteorite. Probably not. Okay, let's see. Let's get Magic City back on. Yo, 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 Magic City, can you hear me?
Yes. All
All
good.
right, all
All
right,
good,
all
all
right.
good, all good. I was worried.
Yeah, and no
How are
problem,
you
no
doing,
problem.
Timmy?
I'm
How are you
doing
doing?
fantastic,
Me too.
fantastic.
Me
Just
too.
recorded some videos. Tomorrow, I'm going
Oh,
in to hand over the left-hand drive. That's it. It's
okay.
done. It's done.
Oh,
I had fun with it, but I have to return the piece, the left hand versus the right hand, and I'm wearing both of them on the wrong hand.
I thought you were handing over the Atelier Way,
Atelier
the
when?
Chinese store. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
not yet.
the CEO there, he's a little bit busy, so he said he'll reach out to me when he wants it back. He said you can play with it meantime. So I
Okay,
don't know. I put a ding
but
on the
they should
case.
give it to you. You promoted it so much, they should give you two
They
watches.
should. I mean, look, whatever. If they give it to
Oh
me,
my
they give
God.
it to me. I'll be glad to have one. I
I have to
love the
say,
watch.
you did your best. You did your best.
Well, look, I wasn't really like doing my best in order for them to give me one. I like the watch. I love the
Yeah.
product. I
Hmm.
highly, I wanted people to see it,
Hmm.
especially with their own eyes. I think you were able to.
Yeah, I saw it. I had it in my hands.
Yeah. What did you think?
That's, for that price, it's a solid. It's a solid watch.
Exactly. It's not built like I have a Pagani design watch over here that I
Hmm.
was comparing the left-hand drive to. Like Pagani design is junk compared
Hmm.
to the real deal. All the links on the bracelet, they feel
Hmm.
janky. It's just the whole thing barely. It feels like you're gonna lose the watch. Like the whole thing is jiggly. So yeah, it's a
But
disaster.
for that price, it's a solid watch. It's
Mhm.
I have to admit, you know, if you compare, you cannot compare it with Rolex. But if you want to compare a mechanical watch, it was looking good.
Right? Yeah, you can't really compare it to Rolex because Rolex doesn't
No,
have such an
you cannot.
amazing
You cannot
dial
compare. Yeah,
like
yeah,
Atelier Wen has.
yeah, yeah.
Atelier Wen has an actual guilloche,
There
hand
you go. There
guilloche.
you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
Rolex doesn't have real hand guilloche.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not as good, all right? It's not as good
Hmm.
as Rolex or the Rolex is not as good as the Atelier Wen.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's interesting wristwatch there. I know it's very political as well. We might
Hmm.
get sanctions on China or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Those import export duties. It's gonna
Yeah.
be tricky. But
Yeah.
anyways, look, if they give me one, great. If they don't, then I might buy one later down the road because I actually really like the watch. So if they tell me
No.
because they're not gonna give me this one because I don't think they can. It's got a reference number on the back and it's
Hmm.
0000. I mean, I'll take it. It's like a
Yeah, you
tested
should take
model.
that
Fuck
because
yeah.
a prototype piece unique. No, but it's a
Exactly.
prototype. It's a prototype.
Yes. Yes, exactly. If I was gonna
Yeah.
get one, I would love that one. I would never sell it. Um,
Okay.
maybe at
I
least with
if the owner of the company is watching, I will advise them to give this watch to you because you did a lot for them.
and I'm gonna do a lot more as well.
Yeah,
I'll definitely bring it with
they
me to
should give you this
Dubai.
watch. You did
I'll
so
bring it
much, and
with me
you
to Geneva
yeah,
Watch
yeah,
Days.
yeah.
Yeah. And, by the way,
I-
anybody, if they wanna buy the watch, they can mention me, and they'll get free rubber strap because it doesn't come
Okay,
with a rubber strap, it's
I didn't
separate,
know
but
that. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But if you mention me to Robin, talk to Robin
Hmm.
if you're gonna be buying,
Yeah,
and they'll include free rubber strap for
yeah,
Tim Wright community. There's the watch. You can
yeah.
see how the reflections on this thing
Yeah,
is
I've seen it
gorgeous.
in live in Miami.
Yeah. Anyways, I
By the
figured that was
way, I'm still in Miami. It's beautiful weather. Tim G must be in Miami because it's beautiful here.
yeah?
There were rumors he was coming over in February, so it looks like Tim G weather here. Beautiful golf weather.
Yeah.
A lot of Brazilian ladies.
Actually, I think Tim G was telling me he was recently in like Dominican Republic or something along those lines.
Yeah, I hear that story.
Uh, let me see here.
He had a date somewhere and he went all in.
That's right. Oh, that's what he likes to do. Go with the girlfriend
Yeah,
to some
and
fancy.
he brought his Timex.
Yeah, That's what well-to-do people do nowadays.
At these
You know, you
islands, you have
go
to
you
do
go
that.
on Tinder and let me show you this
Oh, you
resort.
go on
It's
Tinder. Okay.
it's Dominican Republic.
Yeah, don't go there with the expensive watch. That is smart.
Oh yeah, don't go.
No, no, no. You don't go there with the Rolex. No, no, no.
Let me show you this place. Let me see if you like it.
And
It's Amman. Look at that.
yeah, I've seen it. That's
It's
amazing.
really awesome. Golf,
Yeah,
good weather,
he didn't
great
play.
architecture. Like it's a very
Yeah,
artistic
yeah.
place. You can get a nice stretch. I wonder if you get to stretch that lady or if a
Mhm.
dude stretches you.
Mm.
I wonder which one.
It's hard to believe that Tim G is AI because he
Hmm.
knows all these places, and when he's
Well, that's
talking
how you
about
know
all these
he's AI.
places, yeah,
No,
when
no.
he talks about all these places, I have a lot
Yeah.
of places I've been, and he's correct.
Well, that's how you
He's
know he's AI because he knows everything
even
and
AI don't know
everyone.
as much as Tim G in the of all these places, and
Yeah.
he's not behind his computer. He does right away.
Yeah, it's advanced. It's the most advanced. It's the deep
Yeah,
seek.
it's yeah,
We got an
it's
advanced
yeah,
preview of that
yeah,
deep seek
yeah. He knows a
AI
lot.
technology.
Hey Tim,
Um, yeah.
happy birthday, by the way.
Oh,
I was not able to do that to you, and you made me proud that evening. You know why?
why?
What were you drinking?
I was drinking some Heineken.
Heineken. Where does the Heineken come from?
Oh, it's Belgium.
No,
No,
come
okay.
on. Now you're
Denmark.
cursing me.
Denmark.
Now you
Denmark.
no. Oh, you're
Is it?
cursing in the church now.
I thought it was German.
Where does it come from, Tim?
Is it Netherlands?
Yeah,
It does. Netherlands.
it's the most
Oh,
famous
is it
Dutch export product.
I
Heineken.
for some
He's
reason
my
I
neighbor. He's my neighbor in the Netherlands.
what?
True story.
That's that's wild.
He
You
used to
know,
be when he was alive. He was my neighbor. He passed away in 2007, I think. He was kidnapped in 86.
holy
He
shit,
was
kidnapped.
kidnapped. Yeah, he was
Wow.
6 weeks. He was. They locked him up
Jeez.
in some shed.
Yeah.
And to make the long story short, he was going. The kidnappers were going for Chinese takeout all the time
Mm.
to feed them while they were locked up in some industrial place near Amsterdam. And the Chinese owner, the owner of the Chinese restaurant, was suspicious about every day where they were going. And he called the police. He called the police. The police followed them
Uh-oh.
and they to the place where he was hidden, but they couldn't find him. But there was a double wall and they couldn't see it. So
What?
finally
They
they found him. He was kidnapped with his chauffeur, Heineken. And they
Jeez.
paid 6 million. Eh? They didn't
Wow.
fight. They demand.
They paid the ransom.
They paid the ransom, but they didn't give him back. Yeah,
Wow. So did he survive?
he
Or did
survived with
he
his
survive?
chauffeur
How did they
because
find him behind that double wall?
yeah, that was yeah. The police finally. I don't know the exact
Crazy.
details anymore because I was not there.
Yeah.
But this is the story. He was kidnapped. It was the biggest kidnapping in Europe at the time. And
Wow.
that made him a little bit scary. Since then, he was very well protected. The kidnappers were scheduled to kidnap him in the place where I live. I'm kind of the neighbor of the Heineken.
Wow.
So after that, he was very careful. Heineken was a genius in marketing because when
Mm.
marketing was not existing at the
Yeah.
time, he was already, the advertising in the magazines and on the TV. There were like he
Mm.
was very that was his talent. His
Mm.
father invented the beer. About the beer, I have to tell you a story.
The beer is good.
During now the beer is yeah. I will explain you later about the beer,
Mhm.
but about Heineken, I can tell another interesting story, which is related to my family. My grandmother family was bringing milk was the milkman from the Heineken family in our village where we live. During the war, then the war broke out. The Germans took headquarters in the village we were living. And Holland surrendered, so there was no fighting. But they took all the nice hotels, we have a very famous hotel like the Astoria Hotel from New York. We have that in our place in the Netherlands. So the Germans like beer. They have a lot of brands of beer. They were after the recipe of Heineken. They wanted to
Oh,
have
they
the
wanted to
Heineken
steal the
recipe.
recipe. Of course, of course. That's why that's how I'm not AI because I don't know that I couldn't remember where it was. But originally, I thought it was made in Germany because my high school Russian friends they
Yeah,
love two things. They loved BMWs and they loved Heineken. And I thought
no,
because
you know,
I know BMW is German, so I thought
yeah, no, no.
Heineken has to be
It,
German as well.
it's
It
it's
sounds
it, it,
German too, Heineken. But okay,
Yeah,
uh huh, Hein,
Heinrich
yeah,
Hein is German name. Yeah, you are correct. Never
yeah,
thought about
yeah.
that. Never thought about it.
Mm,
So then Heineke had to hide his formula, his recipe. This recipe are in little bottles. This is
mm,
the origin of the recipe, and um, so he had to hide it from the Germans.
wow.
So he gave it to my family, the milkman, to hide it in his home. Yeah. So they could never find. They could raid his estate.
Yeah,
They could take over and try to
yeah.
find it. They will never find it because it's not there. Because
Wow.
it's unique. It's almost like a code, like from a crypto code.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
wow.
it's a kind of a code in a bottle. And then my during the whole the war, the recipe was at my family.
Incredible.
After the war, the Germans left our village or town. They built a lot of bunkers. Do you know what a bunker is?
Bunker? Yeah, like a
Bunker, yeah,
protective
yeah. They
structure
built a
if it's
Atlantic
invaded.
wall. There were a lot of tunnels, and they did a
Oh,
lot of construction to the headquarters. So after the war, the family gave it back to the family Heineken. My family
wow.
gave the recipe back, and as an appreciation, the rest of the lifetime these family members were living, Heineken took care of them.
Wow. That's incredible. I
True
wish that
story.
was passed down to you so you could drink as much Heineken as you wanted, but
Yeah, Heineken. I can drink as much Heineken as I want because Heineken is a
yeah.
religion in our town, in our village, because he comes from there. It's
Wow.
Heineken is yeah, but we only drink Heineken. It's a religion. We drink Heineken a different way than
Yeah.
you do
Yeah.
because
That's incredible.
when we
Uh-huh.
drink Heineken, we want to have two fingers of foam.
Oh, okay. You poured it into the glass, get 2 fingers
You
of foam.
you know why?
Why?
Because that's why when I arrived in the US, I was ordering Heineken beer or Hero. I always drink Heineken here too because I'm proud of that. And they fill the glass or they from the tap without foam.
Oh,
I said,
it's
"Wow,
had too much
this
gas.
is this
Yeah.
is like this is you cannot do that.
It's
Why we do that? This is insulting in the Netherlands if you do that. People will not. They will give it back. Why we
Oh,
do that?
yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay, I like
we do
this.
not accept it. We do not accept it.
Yeah,
We say that's pee in the
take that
glass.
back.
That's pee in the glass. We don't take that. Why we take
Wow.
the two fingers of foam? The two fingers of foam is proof that the beer was on a good temperature, the glass was clean, and what was it? The temperature of the glass was good. It's proof that it's clean and clear. The quality is
Mm,
good because one of the things is off. The temperature is off. The beer is old. The glass is too warm or too cold. Then you cannot make the foam, and it dies if you make the foam and the beer is not good, too cold, too warm. No, the glass is not clean. The beer dies right away.
wow.
This is our trick in the Netherlands to to thank you, Ristic. Um,
Yeah, Rich Chick, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. The man, the myth, the legend, Magic City, and he's got an unboxing too. So
I have an
guys,
unboxing.
smash that upvote
It's
button. Get us to
unbelievable.
50 upvotes for this unboxing, or at least let me put a goal, like some super chats. Maybe we can
And
fundraise a little bit.
to the guy, all the guys in the chat,
Yeah,
I have to say, I met Ristic in live. Wow, live in Miami. She's extremely charming. Wow, wow, wow. I was
yeah.
impressed.
Rich
I was
Chick is
impressed.
amazing. She's
Yeah, yeah.
amazing.
She's something.
I know
She's
the shit she
extremely.
had, the shenanigans that she puts up with me and Red Shovel and all the watch community nonsense. It's incredible.
No, no,
And
no. But to all the guys, I met her, and she's extremely charming. That's all I can say.
mm, she's really charming. She's
Yeah,
gorgeous. I hope
yeah.
Red Shovel is
Gorgeous.
okay as
I
well.
didn't want to say gorgeous while Red Shuffle was around me, so
Yeah,
I left
yeah.
that part. I left
Careful.
to Red. Otherwise, Red would go after me.
No, she's fantastic, and she's on a mission
Mhm.
to
Yeah,
stop women from wearing those hideous, horrendous Apple watches and
totally agree with you.
put on a fine, beautiful automatic wristwatch.
It's when I see a lady with a Apple Watch is turn off, turn off.
Oh yeah, it's
Well, is she
it's
buying
it's
a?
just when I
Is she
see a
bu-
guy, it's a turn off for me as well. When I see Apple watches, I don't even
Yeah,
want to.
I don't even look at that.
I
I
don't
don't
even
even
wanna talk
start to
to
look at
Apple
that.
Watch people, like, because there's not, because I
Wow.
had, but you know what? Look, I appreciate Apple Watches because it's actually Apple Watches that got me into wristwatch. If it wasn't for Apple Watch,
Mhm.
I wouldn't be here tonight.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, no.
Yeah.
I was never into
Because
that.
because originally I was super anti all this jewelry and nonsense.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
a wristwatch, I was against it. Roommate was trying
Mhm.
to convince me to buy a watch. I was like, "No. I I don't want it. I don't like how it feels on the wrist. I
Mhm.
like the freedom of movement." And then Apple Watch came out, and since I was an Apple fiend,
Mhm.
actually, it was this
Oh,
iPhone why
it's the
I
old
met
one.
roommate. Yeah, and
Oh,
then
this the iPhone 3 or so, 2, 1, 2, 3. This
yeah,
is the one of the first.
iPhone 3. Yeah, exactly. It's the second one, technically speaking. The
Yeah,
first one didn't have the App Store, and
yeah.
then when they released this one, it was just called iPhone. I think it's like the first one, but the one after this,
2007. 2007.
I think so. Yeah, because after
2007.
this one, they released the same one, but they
Yeah.
called it iPhone 3G,
Yeah.
3G, because it had the 3G. So it kind of
Oh,
went.
okay.
So it was the third one, but this is the second one, but it doesn't have official name. It's just the iPhone, and it's got the plastic backing,
Yeah, yeah.
and
It's
that's
still
how
cute, eh? It's still
it's
cute.
so cute. I look how small it is. Here's compared to
Still
the
cute.
current version iPhone. Look how
Yeah.
fat the new
It's
iPhone
a
got.
kind of a cute one. It's cute phone still.
Yeah. Listen, I
Yeah.
keep it because, like, I'm sentimental like that. This is
Yeah.
probably the most valuable piece of electronics that I own. It's how I met roommate. I was in chemistry class doing
Mhm.
chemistry homework from the phone,
Mhm.
and that's how she spotted me and came up to me to ask for some help. So,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
then I got the Apple. I don't have the Apple Watch. I gave it to roommate's niece in Korea.
Mhm.
But that already, maybe they still have it. If they still have, like, somewhere in the drawer, it's probably not
Yeah.
working, but it's possible
Yeah.
it's in Korea somewhere. I'm gonna ask roommate to get it for me. That
Yeah.
would be fun if I can get that Apple Watch. Hey, roommate, get over here, roommate. Okay. So maybe. So anyway, so it was that Apple Watch when it came
Mhm.
out, and I only had the first one. I wore it for 1 year,
Mhm.
and then the battery started breaking down, and I
Mhm.
was like, man, I don't want. And back then the functionality was so limited. Like, you couldn't do a lot of things on the original iPhone. was
Hmm.
barely connected,
I
and I
didn't
found it too
understand the
much.
apps. I didn't
Hey,
understand what was going on with the apps. I didn't
ah,
understand
what
it.
the hell?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I still hate slap.
it's a hate slap. That was a hate slap.
Yeah, still
Okay.
Okay.
35 to go.
What 35?
Yes, 35 years old.
Oh my god. Roommate, when you go to Korea this year,
Ah,
get my Apple Watch back from Yewon. Okay.
I don't know if they still exist or not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Find it. Maybe they put it in the drawer somewhere. There's
Nah,
a chance they didn't throw it in the garbage, but just put it somewhere. Just go find it, okay? Find it for me, please. I want it. If I can find it. Look, I still have the iPhone.
because your
It could be
father.
collectible in the future.
Exactly. It's still working too. I just don't have the
Yeah.
charger.
Yeah.
It's kind
Yeah.
of a weird
Yeah.
charger there. Yeah. Anyways, I love this, and that's why I love watches, because it's kind of like it's like this. This is this piece of tech that changed everything. It wasn't the
Yeah.
first iPhone that changed everything. It was this one
Yeah.
because it
This one with
had
the
the
apps.
App Store.
Yeah. With
Once
the
you could
apps.
do App Store, that's it. It was over.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah. Yeah.
this one ruined my destiny.
Right? You could look at it that way. Exactly. Okay.
Can I
Yeah.
continue my
Exactly.
story about Heineken?
Yeah, from roommate's perspective. Exactly. E. Stewart Hall, thank you so much for the super chat.
Oh,
$1.49
nice.
super sticker. Please
Nice.
continue. Magic City.
So this was a story about the two fingers of foam on a
The two
Heineken beer.
fingers.
This is a religion in the Netherlands. So
And it's
this is
really important. So
yeah.
Magic City. You know what I want to do, Magic City? I want to go. I want to start testing this out. I want to go do a Gonzo stream,
Hmm.
New York City. We're gonna do a bar hopping. We're gonna go to different places and get a pint of Heineken, and we're gonna watch how they serve it. And if they serve it flat, we refuse it. We tell
Uh,
them how to do it the right way,
yeah, the right way, the
and
Dutch
then we
way,
go to the
the
next
right
bar.
way. They will
Yeah.
make the foam, but
Yes. A
it's way
Heineken.
easier. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And I get
easier
to drink a lot of
to.
Heineken.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the
This
best
is this
part.
is true. This is
Yeah.
expensive.
Expensive.
Heineken is very cheap where we live. You can have for $3, €3, 3.50. You have a beer. It's extremely
Uh, oh, really?
extremely cheap. Yeah, and it's
I think in New York City it's gonna cost about $9.
yeah, Heineken is all brewed in only one factory in Zoeterwoude in the Netherlands.
Mm.
They don't manufacture in the US or other countries. Every Heineken beer is bottled in the Netherlands for export. Nowhere else.
Oh,
So
hold
it's
on a
all
sec.
coming from the Netherlands because they have the good water, the recipe, the quality control. It's all exported from the Netherlands.
Is it
Yeah.
different in Netherlands than it is
No,
here in
no,
Miami?
no, no,
No,
no,
it's
no,
good.
no, no.
Unless
It's
unless it's flat. That means it didn't survive the
flat.
travel
Something
time.
is wrong. Kojak,
Yeah.
Kojak will probably confirm my story.
Oh,
If the beer is not good, it's flat. If something is off
interesting.
in the beer, it's flat. I don't know how they drink it in England
Interesting.
with foam
Let
or
let us
without
know,
foam.
guys.
Yeah,
Have you drank Heineken and knew that two fingers,
two fingers of foam.
two fingers
Right.
of foam,
Yeah,
two
very important.
fingers.
You see that in Germany too. They serve you with foam.
Wow, and your family on top of that is responsible for the
Yeah, for
survival
holding it.
of
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
recipe.
yeah, yeah.
Wow,
And
incredible. I
to
mean,
me,
that goes to show, how honorable your people are, because
yeah,
there could have been
yeah,
somebody who would betray
yeah.
in order to
No,
get
no,
some kind of an advantage out
it
of
was a wartime. Everyone
yeah,
was helping each other. It was a different time.
yeah.
Everyone
You
was helping each
Yeah, you
other out.
guys knew this occupation wasn't forever. You're like, yeah,
No,
these
yeah,
Germans, they will
yeah,
never have,
yeah,
because, and that's like a Coca-Cola recipe.
yeah.
Uh,
It's exactly. It's a code.
Yes,
It's
and
a
it's so
code,
good, man.
and
The
every beer
Heineken,
have his own code.
and it's
Anyhow,
really, really good. I mean, there's a lot of imitators that try to make it, but man, Heineken, very tough to beat.
Heineken
Hey,
itself
hey,
was.
speaking of tough
Hey,
to
there is
beat,
Daniel Katz.
Hi, oh, greetings, oh, great Magic City.
Daniel, how are you doing?
I used to have Heineken before Tinua existed. I was attracted
Wow.
to the green bottles.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
they look so sophisticated,
Yeah.
Probably had the same taste. It's a lighter
Marketing.
taste. Is it a lighter taste or what is it? But I was
I would say
attracted
it's like a medium taste, no?
to medium taste.
Yeah,
But
I
light
feel like
bottle.
It's
Heineken is
blonde.
not
It's
light
very
beer.
blonde. They call it very blonde. Blonde
Oh,
beer.
very
Blonde.
blonde. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
in like toughness, like Stella Artois. I feel like Stella Artois is lighter than Heineken, but maybe 10%.
Oh, just like a streetcar named Desire, when what's the name yells out Stella.
Stella
Streetcar named Desire.
roommate.
Marlon Brando. Streetcar
Oh,
named
it's
Desire.
Marlon
yeah.
Brando.
Stella.
Stella. Yeah.
That's the
yeah.
one I know. No, roommate, come on, calm down, come on, go. You were taking
You,
a shower or something. Go over there. Let us do the chat. We've got Magic City with an unboxing, and Daniel Katz has an unboxing too, and
Well,
I have a mini unboxing as well. Look at it.
I
Magic
got
City's
the
got a
bag.
watch. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I hope there's a
Now
watch
that's
in
what we're
it
talking.
because I didn't open yet.
Yeah.
I
Make
removed
sure you
the
don't dox
the
yourself. You
labels.
see, there's a label on the other side.
No. I removed the
Oh,
labels.
oh, cool, perfect.
Yeah,
Look at
I'm
that.
not
What could
gonna.
that be?
What could it be?
Yeah, maybe it's a Furlane Marie. That's a possibility.
Yeah. What could it
Furlan
be?
Marie.
I would like to know for a
Whatever.
small fee what it could be.
Yeah, what could it be for a small fee? For a small fee, hey, check this out. For a small fee, I got this in the mail. It's like the plastic bag. It was addressed to Tim Wright, and there was no return address. It's a mystery package. I was a little bit worried opening it. Thought maybe somebody sent me cyanide or something. But then I remember it was one of the viewers. He said he'll send me some stickers. So
Oh
check
yeah,
this
I
out.
remember that.
Here's the first unboxing for free. I got some. Oh, you remember when somebody said
Yeah,
stickers?
yeah.
Oh no, this is the oh no. It's a tooth. I like that one. It's a tooth that says oh no, and I have a doctor's appointment which I canceled earlier today. All good. I'll give this one to Daniel Katz when I see him at Watches and Wonders.
Oh yeah, I'm dying to get it. But is it for the fridge door?
No,
or-
for your luggage.
Oh,
Luggage stickers.
oh, I see.
We
Okay.
got rude. Yeah, that's roommate, of course. Then we got this one. It says no war, pinky promise. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Who is that? What's the star mean? Not sure. And there's one more. Ride like it's the end of the world. There you go. That's cool. That's for Kleiner Hund.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Cool.
Danielle.
Yeah.
My wife is in Canada. She's
Oh,
in
is she?
Quebec. My wife
Oh.
is in Canada now, in Quebec,
Oh yeah.
and she is to a chalet in the north. I think a little bit north in Quebec. She's doing. She's doing ski.
Yeah,
and
Mount Tremblant or
and ski
Mount.
scooter, ski mobile.
Yeah,
How do
ski
you call it?
moguls is going
Skidoo.
over those
Skidoo.
bumps. Oh, on a
Yeah, but
skidoo.
no.
Skidoo, what the hell?
Skidoo.
Oh, like a snow
Snowmobile.
motorcycle.
Okay.
Snowmobile.
Whoa, that's something.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
She's
That's
a
fast.
bit of a risk taker like you. So she's
Wow.
gone to near Montreal or Quebec City, like Mount Tremblant or
It's Quebec City.
Oh, so that's probably the Mount Saint Anne area. Okay.
Yeah, Saint Donat area.
Oh, that's another area. Okay.
And
I don't know.
they're watching now. They're watching now in Canada. So, comment ça va, Claude? Comment ça va, mon amour? Ça va bien?
Yeah. Wow.
Oh.
Well, you're starting off.
Yeah, my wife is looking with her brother now in Canada. This
Oh,
show. She just sent me a mail.
that's cool.
Oh, nice,
Watching
nice.
together. So they're
That's
having a good
cool.
time in Quebec.
Yeah.
Did that last year, by the way, with the
Oh
snow.
yeah, roommate wants to go to
Oh,
Quebec. I
Yeah.
forgot.
that's something. That's
Of
something.
all
Is
the
it better
places,
in winter? Now you're getting me guys to think maybe winter would be better to go to Quebec.
Yeah,
maybe
Ride
winter is nice.
snowmobiles.
you get a chalet or
Snowmobile.
something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Something.
I never drove snowmobile.
Tim, riding a snowmobile is a bucket list thing,
Yeah,
but it's kwaad. Beaucoup de rapide. If very fast,
good.
they go over the lake.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law goes over the lake 130 kilometers an hour.
Wow,
Oh yeah, but
130
you,
through snow. That's the thing with riding a snowmobile is that if you crash, you fall out. At least maybe you fall into the snow and it kind of
okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
softens
We
the
forgot.
blow.
I've
Compared
seen.
to riding a motorcycle, going
Okay, hold
between
on. You
traffic.
forgot a small thing here, both of you.
Uh-huh.
Snowmobile lake.
No. The ice is
That
frozen.
ice better be thick.
No, it's so cold. It's minus 25 there at the moment.
Okay, well that's
Minus
that's my
20,
scare.
minus 25. Don't worry
Uh,
about that. It's
yeah,
really
yeah,
cold.
yeah. That's all.
But it's an adventure to do this snowmobile. It's a real nice experience. And like they have bike paths in the Netherlands. In the
Oh,
Netherlands, everywhere you have bike paths. In Quebec, you have the snowmobile paths. It's for hundreds of miles.
Yeah.
You have just only for snowmobiles, and they keep
Oh
that
yeah.
up. They maintain
wow.
them. It's a culture in Quebec.
Well, I hope. Hopefully, it's not a culture to sink.
No, they don't do
Into
that.
the
They
lake.
are smart. They are smart. The
Okay, all right.
Quebecers are smart. They're smart people.
Okay, all right. Now,
They know how to
Kojak,
deal
what
with.
just an interruption. Kojak wants to know how many fingers of foam do I like in my glass. You guys were talking about fingers of foam. I don't even know what that's about. What's he? He's being sarcastic. What is he referring to?
He's been tricky with the question.
Yes. Okay.
Humble Pine in the chat
Humble Pine.
says, "Good evening, all." Like the Watch Apprentice said, please upvote. I want to leave too. There you go.
How many upvotes we gonna unpack?
We've
How
got
many?
we got 46. We just need, here we go, 46. We need 50 upvotes, guys. Like 4 more upvotes. That's it. I should have set a bigger goal. So upvote if you can. Let's get this puppy over the road.
I'm ready.
Magic City's ready to show you his latest piece that he's got. What could
Yeah.
it be? Let's see it. Let's open the box. Open the first box. Let's see what you got. Oh, also, actually, we need the wrist check. Wrist watch check. Wrist check. Wrist
Check.
wrist check. Wrist check.
What are you doing?
Wrist
Wrist check.
Okay, let's see the first box.
Okay.
See the first box. We'll take a look at what the Magic City is wearing after he opens this first box.
Oh, by the
Yeah.
way, if
I
wrist.
don't know, eh?
Nice Seiko 5. Roommate.
Oh yeah.
Seiko 5.
If wrist chick is listening, I forgot to say she's a very good driver, Tim.
Oh. Wrist check is
Very well.
actually really good driver.
Yeah.
She came early. She drove to the hotel. Then she drove to the airport.
Yeah.
Picked the. Ooh, look at that. What could that? I can't tell what that is. It looks like there's 2 watches. Did you get 2 watches, Magic City? Is that 2 watches? Looks like
He
there's 2
didn't. He
watches.
didn't.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Not gonna tell us.
He didn't
Oh, my
answer.
God.
Oh.
Oh my God. No, Wrist Chick is a great driver.
Yeah.
She drove us. Except somehow they broke the seat. I don't know what was going on.
That was before they got the car.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was before. You
I
don't
think-
know that. That's what they're saying, but
I think so. And you know, wrist chick drove so well, and she drove without driving me crazy.
yeah,
Like she was really, you know.
because you were
very-
sitting in my lap practically.
Yeah, but she
Um,
was. Yeah, that you were over hospitable, Tim. But she was hospitable. You were over hospitable because you were sitting on my lap, Tim.
We were no, you were sitting in my lap.
Well, it was. Let's get that straightened out later, okay, Tim? Because he has to
Uh-oh.
do a presentation.
Uh-oh. Here
I
we
don't know
go.
what.
Let's see. Let's see. What could it be? Oh, let's do a wrist check. What do you got there, Magic City, on the wrist? Because that's
I
I
have
don't think I've
a,
seen that one.
I have an, show it.
Let's see. Oh, is that a Breitling?
It's a Breitling.
Oh wow. That's
A
cool.
Breitling Chronomat,
That's so old
a
school.
Regatta 2000 of 93.
Wow.
I won the watch with sailing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
That's wild.
and
That's a
the event,
winner's
the ev-
piece.
yeah, the event was sponsored by Force 10, Fred Paris, yeah, and Breitling. Still have it.
Wow.
Still have it.
That's beautiful. It's also two-tone. It's kind of like the tradition where the Daytona race give away the two-tone Daytonas
Yeah,
to the winners.
yeah. This is at the time in '93. I won a regatta, and then they gave me this watch. I think there's only 4 made of.
Oh yeah.
Wow, gorgeous. That's a family.
Never gonna
Uh,
sell.
yeah,
Never gonna
no,
sell.
that's not for selling. It's one of those
No.
special
Yeah,
watches.
yeah.
Incredible.
And it's still never polished. Still working.
Yeah.
Once I serviced it, and still a good watch.
Yeah.
Watches make for the best gift. That's
Yeah,
the best. Is the best gift you can get for someone. It's so
Yeah.
useless, but then at the same time, it's so cool because it's got other practical uses.
Yeah.
But Daniel, what about you? What are you wearing there?
I'm wearing. I'm carrying a lot of sorrel. I'm wearing a lot of sorrel on my wrist
So
and my shoulders. Sorrel on my shoulders and on my wrist. But outside of that, I'm wearing.
oh shit, the watch that I was telling you to sell. Wow, the
Yeah.
Explorer 136 mil.
Yeah.
I'll give you 6,000 for it.
Tim, leave me alone.
6,000. Think about it.
I'm designed to keep it for now. Okay, leave me alone.
Is 6,000 too much, guys? Let me know because what were they giving you at the show?
Oh,
Four
they were offering
thousand.
me a lot less. Believe me.
They were skinning you, skinning
Well,
the cat.
I think it was more of a what it was. It was like dismissive is the word,
Oh yeah, they were dismissive.
including your friend from the big group in Philadelphia.
Oh, oh,
You know the guy. You know the that guy that's always in the news of watches. But I don't want to distract.
no problem, no
Okay.
problem. So cool. Not distracting anything.
All right.
So you got your Explorer, very nice. Obviously I already mentioned. I'm wearing both the left hand and the right hand drive. Wearing each one on the
But
wrong hand. I'm wearing the left hand drive on the right hand.
but I have a backup here. My backup in case my wrist, the other calls in sick.
Yes.
My backup. Everyone's seen it. That's my backup.
Oh damn. That's a really nice piece. That Furlan Mari.
Yeah.
Wow.
it's
You know
nice.
how many people we got into
Very nice.
Furlan Mari, guys? That's such a hot brand right now.
But
Everybody
Talk a lot
it's
about
also
it.
it's also being trashed a lot. Like let's say a blog to watch.
really.
No,
Blog
no,
to
hold on,
watch?
no, not the writers of a blog to watch.
Okay.
The commentators.
A comment section.
The commentators are the toughest. Borderline trolling, I don't know, but they are the toughest so-called purists of watchmaking. So unless you got some unique piece,
Yeah, I think
they'll
they're just
find,
trolling.
oh, the hands are too large, that this is too that.
Yeah.
It's just a homage. It's that, I wouldn't be wearing that. No way. That kind of thing.
Jesus.
Like, I don't know where they're coming from unless you're wearing a brigade with a lot of them. There's the odd $500 piece that might get approval. I'm not talking about the writers. I'm talking about the
I think
commentators
it's a
at the end of
conspiracy.
the article. They are
I
the
think
tough. Hold on, they're the toughest that I've ever seen. And you know what? I think even Ariel Adams has reacted to them, like, where I can't remember the piece, but
Uh-huh.
in so many words, I think that he
Haters.
found them a little overly critical. It's one thing to be critical, but
Yeah.
not against him. He wasn't concerned about them criticizing him. It's more like they were criticizing anything that's out there. If someone's wearing a piece that's not to their approval,
Yeah.
why knock them all the time? I think he was sort of defending the public.
Yeah.
He did an article
Uh-huh.
sort of kind of lashing out at those over purist commentators. People that comment at the end of an article. Anyways, I sidetracked.
Really? He was in the comment section fighting with.
Well, no, he did, but he also wrote a whole piece
the
devoted
trolls.
to overcritical trolls. I think he did once. I can't find the
It's
article.
very polarized. If you notice, Daniel, everything right now is so polarized. The crazy thing is that it's kind of the polarity. We're coming to the point where we're not gonna know. There's gonna be so much fake news out there. We're not gonna know.
Oh, that's getting into a whole other. Tim, don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, Tim, don't trigger.
Daniel,
it is true. It is true.
We're gonna very soon. We're gonna hit the reverse polarity, and the fake news are going to become the real news. It's so
Magic
insane.
City, and everyone knows it's been here for a long time. It's just been magnified. The potential magnification of it is tenfold in the next few weeks, perhaps. Anyways, go ahead, Magic City.
That's what it's all about. Let's see. So what could it be? Anybody guessed it? I couldn't tell. I think it's an Omega though, because I see a black box.
I think no one's gonna guess this.
Maybe Omega. Oh, IWC. No. That could be. IWC Perpetual JMB. A great guess.
He's guessing by the corner of the box.
Look at that. Black box. That's a Tudor. It looks like a Tudor box. Oh! Nice.
All right.
And that's the most important watch you can get right there, Magic City. Welcome to the club, the most exclusive VIP wristwatch club. This means you were through the what's it called? Through the whole watch community shtick. Congratulations.
Guys, I am a spoiled kid, and I'm a spoiled guy. I have everything in the world. There's not a lot of things you make me happy with, but this I'm happy with.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I have hardly contact with anyone in the community because I'm not on the app or nowhere. I have only a few I communicate with. I was approached by Maldives, and Maldives, he said, I want to send you this. I was extremely uncomfortable with it because I'm not in this to get a watch out of it, just to support Timmy. So I was like, do I give my address or not? The other morning, I talked to my wife and I said, what I do, she said, do it because there's also nice people you have to appreciate.
Yeah. There's good people in the watch community, believe it or not, guys.
Yeah. So I'm extremely happy with it.
The watch community is amazing.
I'm shaking.
Yeah. Huh?
I'm shaking.
Yeah, let's see it. Take it out. Let's see it.
I'm shaking, man.
Wrist. Incredible. There's all kinds of nonsense out there, but I think mainly watch community is made of good people. There's just few bad apples. That's it.
That's what my wife said. She said, there's nice people around also there. You have to appreciate it. Because I said, someone wants to send me a watch. Because I don't know what is the code. I do not communicate with a lot of people in the chat or in the community. So,
but I just had a connection with the bad apple, Tim. Thanks for
Who's that?
reminding me. I got a bad apple in the fridge. I'll throw it out later.
Oh, the actual bad apple.
Yeah.
Look at that.
What's your favorite apple flavors, Daniel?
Oh
I
yeah.
like that Grandma Smith. Ooh, here we go. Here we
I'd like.
go.
Oh, oh, there you go. Okay.
Ta-da! Da-da-da-da. There it is.
Wow. Oh, I have to do it like this.
Gorgeous, right? And it's a quick change strap system there, so you can have it on the green or on the black. Both are really nice. You know, that pin buckle on the black one,
Yeah.
that's a really good way to wear the
Wow.
watch. Maybe, and you know, it's the case design is based on uh, Nautilus, right? So it's homaging a little bit
Look at
Nautilus
this. A huge
from
shout out to Maldives. I can't believe it. I
Oh, yeah.
can't believe
yeah.
it.
Yeah, and by the way, that this watch buys you a free beer in Maldives.
Oh yeah,
If
because
you ever yeah, if you ever
yeah,
decide to stay on a vacation
I,
in
don't- I,
Maldives,
I, don't- I don't know where Maldives is coming from. I don't
he's
get.
from
I
Maldives.
didn't get the clue. He's from the Maldives.
Yeah, the Maldives
Okay,
Islands. Yeah,
and he okay. I
yeah.
don't want to ask too much.
No, there's nothing. There's nothing there else to know. He's from Maldives. You got a Maldives watch. If you ever go to Maldives, boom, he'll buy you a beer with that watch. A Heineken served
Hi,
with 2 fingers of
two
foam.
fingers. Look at that.
Oh,
Beautiful. Look at that.
congrats. If you need to make it tighter, you know, you can cut the strap. It has
Yeah.
those special places. It shows you where you can cut. If you
Oh yeah,
need,
these places. Oh, okay,
yeah,
I see. I see. You
yeah,
can
yeah.
micro adjust it.
You can micro exactly to your wrist if you need to
Okay,
downsize
it's
it a little
good. Good.
bit.
Oh, wait a
Good.
minute. Maybe I can micro adjust.
Maybe Daniel can
We're not there
micro
yet. We're
adjust
not
his
there. I
strap.
have more to come. I have more to come.
Let's
How does that?
see.
Is that a
Let's
little bit
see.
better, Tim? I think I kind of got.
Micro. Let's see. No, to the right. To the right.
Okay.
To the, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! You got a book. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh
going to show
wow.
you. I hope my
Yeah.
wife is not looking because she want to go here.
Yeah.
Yes, you should. You
It is.
should. The
You know,
watch gets you a free beer.
my wife is watching on YouTube this
Yeah.
kind of vacations.
Mm.
We were watching that because you go there to the room with your with a bike I remember she was watching this, so I hope she's quit it now. She's not looking anymore because she will
Yeah.
take the book for sure.
It's incredible. It's the
I
last
have more. I have
heaven on
more.
earth.
More. I don't know what that
Oh,
is.
there's more. Are you kidding me?
More. Don't
Oh,
do this.
there we go. Kojak Chrono says, Magic City, congrats. But at what cost?
At what cost? Supporting Timmy. Yeah.
Funny stuff. Oh, let's see. What is this? Oh,
Drink
oh,
to drink or so.
oh. Is that it's a cup
It's made from wood.
or wood? Maybe it's like a pen holder or
A
something.
pen holder. Yeah, a pen holder.
Could that be? Yeah, I'm gonna ask him. What is that?
It's from
Huh.
wood. It's with wood inside.
Wooden,
I think
right?
for sure it's handmade
It's something related to something you showed
to the
earlier in the
island.
stream.
They probably made this
Or
on the
maybe to
island.
the island too, yeah.
Yeah.
Thomas Burnett, £2 super chat. Welcome. Oh,
Oh,
Thomas
the number.
Burnett.
The
Thank you
number.
so much.
It's important. I have to
Welcome
check the
to
number.
the club, Magic City. What number? Ooh, good
What is the
question.
number? Where's the number, guys?
Yeah. The number is either on the back, actually, it's on the back,
Yeah.
or on the side of the box.
On the side of the
On the
box.
back, it's really small font. Hey, Tim G, join us on the stream. Tim G. On the outer box. There's a white
22.
space.
Number 22.
22. Very nice. 2022. 22 out of 100. There you go. Very nice.
No, we're not there. We have more.
Oh my God. There's more. And there's
It's just
more.
It's a goodie bag. It's unbelievable.
This is amazing. Let's see what else did you get there. Here we go.
The
Oh,
cap.
the hat. That's a Maldives flag, actually.
Yeah, is
So
that
that's
the
a
first? Okay.
yeah. You can wear it when you go to Maldives. There you go. You got a hat to
Oh,
bring with you.
this will wear on the golf.
Yeah,
I'll promote it.
nice. Boom.
Let's
That gets you a
just
second
click.
drink, actually. The watch gets you the first one. The hat gets you a
No,
second
believe me,
Heineken.
I will buy in a Heineken.
Wow,
Okay, guys.
very nice. It's very stealth too, because Maldives flag is colorful. It's got the
Yeah,
green and the red, like the watch. So if you look
yeah.
at the watch, right,
Classic
the
shirt.
green of the wristwatch is the green of the flag.
Yeah, the flag. Eh?
Mm.
I recognize that it's from the Maldives. But I'm sure I'm gonna check out what he's doing there.
Mhm.
If you have these vacation places or so, Maldives. I know from the Netherlands there's a lot of people going there for
Yeah.
vacation. I think there are direct flights to the Maldives. Yeah,
Humble Pun, $10 super chat. Congrats on the Maldives watch.
Humble
Cheers.
Pine, how you
Wow.
doing?
Wow. Humble
He's a
Pine.
legend, eh? Humble Pine. It
Oh
was so
yeah.
cute last week when you were there visiting him. It was
Yeah.
extremely cute.
Okay. Congratulations. I'm just making dinner, but I'm popping in and out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Daniel's making dinner. Very cool.
Nothing
Very cool. Is it
particularly.
soup or
No,
you
no. I already
searing
had. I already had
a
my soup.
herring?
I had my soup, and I had my sarcasm from the trolls on the line.
Ah,
No, I'm just having a little bit of vegan burger. I'm just cooking it.
yeah.
Beyond Burger. Boring.
The the Beyond
Burger.
Burger.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Beyond
Have you
Burger.
ever had it?
I heard those things are worse for your health than the
Oh,
regular
are
burger.
they? Maybe they are. I don't know. Are they?
Yeah. I don't know. I read somewhere and they said health wise, it doesn't make you fat, but it like shut downs your whole system.
Oh, thanks a lot, Tim. Thanks for those encouraging words.
Ah,
Thank you, Kojak. Yeah.
Jack, congrats, Magic City. But Tim, right? Why did I have to work so hard to
Kojak
get
is
mine?
amazing. Kojak is really amazing.
Yeah, it's
These shows on Sunday night is wow, especially not the last Sunday, but the Sunday before when you were wasted, Tim. It was I
oh,
I was watching together with my wife, on the
I didn't think
couch
it was
this
gonna work
show.
out.
I was not in the chat, and we Tim, you were wasted, but and normally I don't like people when they're wasted, but the
Right.
problem is you are so cute and so entertaining when you're wasted. It's it's really entertaining to watch it. You know,
Oh God.
some people when they're drunk, they talk
Yeah.
bad or they get aggressive or whatever.
Yeah.
But you are so entertaining. We were we were both on the couch laughing our ass off at this show.
I
Kojak was
couldn't
wasted.
believe.
Daniel was wasted. Wow, what an entertainment! It's like real life television we were watching, and we
Magic
watched on
City.
the we watched on the big screen in in the living room and the big screen. You will see it. You will see every detail.
Uh,
We see every ice cube.
Kojak planned that I was set up on that stream because you
Ah,
start out with these light drinks. They're very sweet and there's barely any punch behind them. So it's just like you go pow, pow, pow. You drink four regular, the perfect martini, right? The really delicious stuff. You think you're just drinking this honey. And then he's like, yeah, now it's 3 parts to like rum or something. It was
yeah,
Henrik's and 1 part
yeah.
vodka for 4
I'm not
ounces of
acting.
vodka. What? And then you play the clip where James Bond says, "Yeah, I'm having 6 of these." You go, "What the?" So you try one, and then yeah, it's over. It's over. It
It
destroyed
was
me. So Kojak,
extremely entertaining show.
he built me up. and then tore me down. I didn't think I was gonna wake up the next morning.
And you the other
Ah,
day you were still in survival mode.
yeah,
The Monday after.
yeah. I'm
It
still
was on your
recovering
birthday.
actually. No, no, I'm still recovering. Man, I was just like was
Yeah,
shut down.
it was an extremely entertaining show, that one.
Mm.
Wow, there was something. Even Kojak was like, okay, okay. And
Yeah,
you
that
know what?
was.
My wife is. You know what my wife is worrying about?
Oh,
You drink everything, but Kojak is not drinking everything. What he do with his glasses he still have? Does he throw that away? But
good
I
question,
found
right?
out
I
in the
hope it's
chat.
not going to waste. That would
No,
be
he put it back in
awful.
the. What I understand from Kodiak, he put it back in the fridge or so for another day, or he have a system because
Yeah, there's
it's
some kind of a
such a nice drink. You cannot throw that away.
code. Yeah,
I asked him in
Kojak.
the chat.
He's got some kind of a code there. Hold on a second. Let me show you.
Okay, Tim.
Wait a second. Let's see. Where's that image? I'm looking for an image here. It's not this one. Um, that proves exactly what you're saying. He doesn't finish the drinks, and I
No,
don't want to let that stuff go to waste. I mean, I feel
no, you
bad.
don't want to let that to
Yeah, I'm
waste.
not a wasteful person. You know that.
No, my wife too.
I hate
No,
waste. If I'm not gonna
no
finish something,
espionage. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. But oh, here
I
we go. This
even
is the
yeah.
picture we're talking about. Look at
Yeah, that where you see that,
that.
it's like it's a waste.
That's a crime to throw these away. Like I
Yeah,
hope
yeah,
these were
yeah, yeah.
finished.
It's hard. No, he
'Cause-
put what I understand from this show. This
yeah.
is what we were talking about. That he put them in the fridge for another day.
Hmm. But can you still drink the cocktail the next day, or does it lose some of its potency?
I give it to Mulder who is waiting
Uh,
outside.
I do it for demonstration purposes and science. Nice.
So
Uh,
funny, so
I
funny.
give it to Malfred his way. Yeah, at the Watches and Wonders. My God,
Yeah,
Malfred, he that guy can drink. Like he can handle his alcohol like it's nothing. Needs like 8 beers to even to get started.
yeah.
So I got really lucky when I was at the Watches and Wonders last time. I was able to resist so that I could stream. But yeah, no, this is
Watches and Wonders was not bad.
oh, it's gonna be amazing again this year.
But last year was very your stream was very entertaining, and you were in my time zone.
Hmm.
At the time I was in Europe. I think I was in Europe, so I watched everything.
Mm,
I watched everything. It was extremely entertaining,
thank you. Yeah, we
especially
had a lot of
especially
fun.
at IWC, and the lady took care of you. They bring you to the VIP. There was one lady who was taking care of you, eh?
Yeah. No, we what happened was I met this guy. He's like a super collector there.
Hmm.
Raphael P. Young. He
Yeah.
did talking watches with Hodinky, one of the
Hmm.
earliest talking watches, like a mega collector from Hong Kong.
Hmm.
And I did a video with him actually. Made a video for him picking up his Rolex, and uh, he invited me to go with him because he got the VIP access. Understand? So we got very lucky. The watch community is lucky to have Raphael P. Young. Humble Pine, holy fook.
Hmm.
$50 super chat for all of Kojak's efforts and for roommate getting mad at Kojak and not me. Yeah. Finally, roommate has somebody else to be mad at. Roommate, calm down. Yeah, this is cool stuff. We might have to also um like take a couple of days off, because drinking every week, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I could take it. Like that's just it's gonna kill me. And I feel bad not participating in the fun. So maybe and also Kojak, the amount of effort that this guy is putting into making the whiskey stuff, it's full on film production. It takes a couple of days. So,
Yeah.
and he's got a job too. So we can't do it every single day.
That's for
Uh,
me. It's a PayPal.
oh, oh,
It's
it's
for
for
me. For
you.
me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Jeez. Thank you. Uh,
Thank you, Maldives.
yeah.
Thank Maldives.
Unbelievable.
So everyone is happy.
Hey, it's freaking amazing. What do you mean? We're having the best time learning about all these cocktails. So, and you
Yeah.
know what? The experience
Hmm.
going to a bar, knowing cocktails versus not knowing is
Yeah.
completely
Yeah.
two different things.
But
Yeah.
Kojak knows so much about this cocktails. It's amazing. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really next level. Eh? I never met someone who knows so much about alcohol as Kojak.
Yeah, right. It's like his secret power.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's why, look, there's also so much opportunity in this cocktail mixing.
Yeah.
I really hope that maybe he can publish a small book for his cocktails of
Yeah.
choice, like
Yeah.
Kojak's
Yeah.
cocktails
Hmm.
book, like a mini book, so that of the cocktails that we prepared and like how is the best way to do it or whatever, and so people can either make cocktails at home or at least they know how to order and what it's going to be, and do his choice because I think that would be people would be
Yeah.
interested in that. I think
Last
he's got certain knowledge.
last Sunday show with the cocktails and Ace. What was his name?
Ace
Ace
AC Morgan.
AC Morgan. Wow,
Ace,
what a
yeah, AC
collection!
Morgan.
Jesus.
I know. Did you like
Wow.
the Daniel Roth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, I liked a lot of his watches.
Mm,
He's what I notice in his collection. It's out of the box.
yes.
It's not a mainstream.
Yeah.
He had pieces I never seen before. His briquet were beautiful. Caliber, what was it? Grand Caliber. How you call it? Brand Caliber,
Mm,
Grand Caliber.
Grand Caliber.
Oh,
Hold on. Let
he
me
had
pull. Let
some
me
nice
pull it up.
pieces. Whoa, what a collection he had! Beautiful collection.
Actually, I like it side by side next to Humble Pine Collection. Very kind of similar
Okay, I never seen that
mention,
before.
but very different
This,
pieces. Like
look
the
at
Humble
this.
Pine, very different pieces, but size wise, this is close to Humble Pine.
Was there?
Or
I don't
or
remember.
maybe this is yeah.
Do you
Uh-huh.
have a Rolex in his collection? No, eh?
No, Humble Pine has, but AC
Yeah,
Morgan, no Rolex.
no
He's
Rolex,
not
eh?
into Rolex at all.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. He's out of the
Yes.
box, and I appreciate this. Or he's very daring with his choice. These kind of watches, not mainstream conversation pieces, but it suits the type of guy he is.
Mhm.
I saw him only once. For first time I saw him on the show, but it
Oh,
suits him. I never
yes.
seen him before,
You,
but
you
it suits
know,
him.
he did big part with us. Um, he did a really big part with us on the very first time I was live streaming from Watches and Wonders.
Okay.
So there's few live streams. This
Hmm.
is this is the second day. That was the first
Hmm.
day.
Okay. I don't remember.
So
I know it was the first time, but this collection is
he was
wow,
there with us.
oh,
Yeah, he
impressive.
had some pieces, and he was at the Barossa party. So I saw this tourbillon
Hmm.
actually in person. It's such a crazy Daniel Roth
That
tourbillon.
this piece must be a fortune.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, it's super expensive, and it's probably I think went up by a lot because ever
Yeah.
since Daniel Roth was
Hmm.
acquired by LVMH,
Yeah.
they Daniel Roth with LVMH, they're really making incredible Daniel Roth pieces. LVMH, they want to be taken seriously as a watchmaker.
Yeah.
And they've got these Daniel Roth pieces. My God, they rival
Yeah.
actually like old George Daniels, like George Daniels watches. There's certain charm about them that it reminds me of that quality. So good. And Daniel Roth is dangerous. And he's got 3 Daniel Roths. That's so with the
It's
Bulgari collab as well.
yeah,
That's so crazy.
amazing collection.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of blue.
Mhm.
Am I correct? Is there a lot of
Oh
blue
yeah,
in
yeah,
this? Yeah,
lots of
a lot
blue.
of blue.
Yep.
Well, it is my preference too. I can relate to his collection. No Rolex. I'm not a Rolex guy. I don't own a Rolex too. I do out of the box things like him too. But this is amazing. Amazing. Wow.
Crazy.
Was a
He's
nice
got
show that he shared that with us.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. Talking watches, making cocktails.
Yeah.
I had fun even though I didn't drink till I passed out. uh I was just it was good.
Yeah. But the other day you had to, it was your birthday, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's 35. Still okay. Still got time. We still got time to figure out this live streaming thing,
Yeah.
right? The watch hobby is interesting. It is
Hmm.
kind of slowed down while there's so much
Hmm.
uncertainty
You
in the
know,
world.
Tim,
Hey,
But
Ben, Cat.
Tim,
the
you
viewers on
put,
Sunday night, the viewers on Sunday night are much more than the other nights. Eh?
uh, Tim has put me
Yeah.
off a little bit. He scared me from the Beyond Burger, and I'm not cooking it. I'm having a salad with some noodles. Thanks,
Uh-huh.
Tim.
Uh-huh.
I looked it up. It is a bit. It looks like hard to digest. I do like the taste of it, but I'll have it another day. So thanks to Tim,
Mhm.
I agree with Tim, by the way.
and um,
There you
that's it. So I'm going to go back to eating because I don't want people to see the salad between my teeth. You know?
Oh, they love it. They
Is that
watch for that.
yeah? Do they? Come on. I have horrible
Spinazie,
eating
They're
spinach.
habits.
zooming in. They're
You know,
zooming in.
I was at a cat. I'll just say this quickly
Mm,
before I block off for
mm.
about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Uh, I I'm at this nice cafe and I'm just relaxing. I'm having a chocolate chip cookie, which I know is against the rules of Tim, but I had a chocolate chip cookie.
Cholesterol.
Yes, yes, and a coffee and all that sort of thing. And then this guy, young guy, comes in with this looks like an MBA graduate type of guy, dressed in casuals, tall, skinny, young in his 20s.
Mhm.
Very calmly puts down his laptop like he's going to be working on stuff, and he's ordered a smoked salmon, a salad, potatoes, like his whole big plate of stuff. Okay, and then he just goes like at it, like because he's showing that he's busy doing his work on the computer and eating. And he's
Wow,
showing
big
that he's in
shot.
a rush and he's a man of business or whatever that was. It was just gulp, 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 gulp. Do you like it in the cafe when you have people just eating like super fast and gobbling down the food because they're gonna go somewhere or what?
No, no,
Or
no.
is it just me?
I like to take my time. Otherwise,
But do
uh,
you get irritated by the person at the next table that does that sometimes or
yeah, a
no?
little bit. Like,
And then that guy in Miami, Tim, I told you about him. The guy that came with his 2 dogs into that, the hotel we used to.
oh yeah, the whole restaurant got
Yeah,
disturbed. The
yeah,
entrance was so
yeah,
busy.
yeah.
The dogs going everywhere. Like,
And he is barking about he's going to give them hell and what do they think they are? He's talking about someone else.
but
But we
it's
all have to
Karens.
listen to
Everyone
his
is a Karen.
woes.
Daniel, everyone is trigger. Everybody's so trigger happy to go victim mode.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's
Hey,
just
I'll use Yiddish for a second. We have to listen to all his Zoros.
mm,
Zoros means troubles.
the trouble.
Yeah,
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 he's got an issue, and now it's everybody else's problem.
yeah, that's right.
Like, so inconsiderate. Let's see. Hey, we got Double D in the chat. Wait, 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 wait. Tim is younger than me. 35, 35.
Okay, I'm going to go for a
Yeah,
little while.
I'm still young, but I think Man, I feel like I'm 45 or 55. It's hard. The streaming is not the best thing for your health, it turns out.
Tim, I noticed how hard it is when I was in Miami. I was with you for 2 hours, think, at the show.
Yeah.
It's something, eh? It is
Yeah.
something try to entertain, to talk all the time, to be aware of your surroundings. My God, that Gonzo streaming is
And we
not
gotta we
easy.
gotta have a narrative as
Yeah,
well. We
yeah,
gotta
yeah, yeah.
have narrative.
And people try to distract you. You have to keep on talking. Wow,
Yeah.
it's not easy. Do you have any problems with your voice at night when you Gonzo stream for 10 hours? You talk for 10 hours, eh?
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm already got used to it a little bit.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know. I'm kind of like
but
I do try to take breaks. So
yeah,
sometimes I'm very clever about this. I if I've got somebody with us, then I'll let them update us on what's going on at some other part, and that way I get to take a little bit of a break. But
but
look,
you
it's
see it when you leave the channel or you
yeah,
go to the restroom and someone is to try to take over, or say you have to take over.
yeah.
Then you
Sometimes
suddenly
I
confronted. That is
yeah,
something, eh? Then you suddenly are alone in the show. You have to entertain. You have to talk. You have to have a subject. Wow,
yeah.
not easy, Tim. Not
No,
easy. Not easy.
no,
Not
no.
easy.
It is an interesting kind of entertainment, though.
Did I see
Lots.
yesterday that Rich Chick was going to buy a Porsche? Did I say that correct? Because yesterday I was in and out all the time.
She's
What
considering
happened?
because here's the problem. She can afford it, but it's super expensive and it's totally unnecessary. Because
Yeah, but yeah,
oh,
Porsche.
not that
Okay, I'm
like
a Porsche specialist. Eh? I'm a
yeah,
Porsche guy. I had them all
yeah, yeah. What
since
do you think,
I had
Cayenne?
since 91. I had them all the models
Mm,
except the Macan. She's tried to purchase.
mm.
Uh, Thank you, Manny. Miami Manny. I can almost see you from here.
Yeah,
And I had them all. Porsche, if you use your common sense, don't buy a Porsche. It's all emotion.
wow.
Because if you use common sense, it's a sports car, it's expensive, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
It's
what
pure
totally.
emotion. The drive
Mm,
is good. It's a
mm,
solid German engineering.
mm.
They are awesome, especially when you drive them in Germany, where you can go fast as you can
Autobahn,
on the autobahn. I do that, by the way, almost every.
313 miles an hour,
I did that with my.
kilometers.
I did 300 kilometers an hour together with my dad.
Damn.
I had a Porsche 911 GT3,
Yeah.
and sometimes you have to let the dog out. I drove from the Netherlands because we're the neighbor country of Germany.
Mm.
I'm 1 hour 50 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes, depending the traffic. I'm in Germany, and the moment I'm in Germany, it's unlimited right away because it's quiet there
Yeah.
because you're at the border. I went to with my dad, and I did full throttle with the GT3, 300. Yeah, I I didn't make it the first time until 300 kilometers hour. The first time was 280. Then I stopped because I felt that my rear was going up. I didn't have enough downforce, and the
Jeez.
GT3 at that time there was a GT3 from 1996, I think.
Uh-huh.
uh, you can adjust the wing. It had a big wing, like a table in the back,
Oh,
like the still have, and
yeah.
I could adjust the wing manually. So I
Oh,
went to a
wow.
parking in Raststätte. I went to the parking. I adjusted the wing, put it a little bit higher, so I got more pressure on my back,
More
and then
downforce.
I went to 302 kilometers an hour, and my
Wow.
dad was enjoying it. I was doing it together with my dad, full throttle. It's just a moment you can do that because it's
So
dangerous,
fast.
but Porsches can do that. It's solid. It's good. Go,
Oh,
Jack.
hello. Sports
Hello.
car enthusiast.
Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing?
Hey,
Yeah. All
Kojak
good.
also has
Good
a
evening.
sports
Go,
car.
Jack.
Good evening.
You were talking about GT3s.
Yes, I had one.
Yeah. I remember doing a track day at Le Mans, the Bugatti circuit.
Yeah.
It was like over a weekend there where we were meeting a lot with like-minded individuals. We were doing
Mhm.
many laps.
Mhm.
No, it wasn't Le Mans. It was, what was it? No, it wasn't Le Mans. Sorry, that was another time. There was a racetrack in the UK. I think it's called Donington. Yeah, Donington.
Mhm.
That's it. There was a guy there in a vintage 1973 GT3 RS. He absolutely crashed it and totaled it completely.
Yeah.
Now, a GT3 RS these days is going to be worth about £500,000 dollars.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. They're tricky
And
on the back with the wing. They're tricky.
well, there's on at Donington there's a couple of hairpins, and there's one sort of hairpin which is uphill, so you lose you see people trying to steer midair, so the suspension's all lightened up and they're trying to steer whilst they're in the air. And the thing is, then it lands, or rather, the suspension compresses. You've always got steering input put in, and then suddenly the car lurches one way, and you instinctively try to counter it. And of course, then in a car like a RS, which is a bit tail happy to say the
Yeah.
least,
Tail happy.
uh,
Very tail happy.
Really?
yeah,
Damn.
you see that. I mean,
Aston Martin is tail happy. Tail.
that's a mid-engine car, so like a Porsche GTRS, that
Spec.
particularly back in those days was one of the most tail happy
Oh.
cars you could get, because the engine is hanging behind the back axle, or over or behind the back axle.
Wow.
So yeah, if you're good at, I'm good at it, but a lot of racing drivers like the Porsche 911, particularly the older ones, because you can use that sort of momentum to swing the car around the corner quicker, and then get a fast exit.
Yeah.
But to the casual drivers like myself, or racing car drivers or track day enthusiasts, I've seen far too many cars being written off just by a simple mistake or something like that. Anyway,
Just driving too fast.
no, driving beyond they run out of talent.
Oh,
They've run out of
beyond
talent.
its ability.
No, beyond their ability,
Wow.
mostly.
Especially in the beginning of the GT3s, they were tail happy, very tail happy. That's I remember the feeling.
Yeah.
I never crashed it. I never had
Well,
an
you won't.
accident with it, but I know exactly how it feels to be tail happy. It's not a nice feeling.
Well,
At least.
you weren't trying hard enough, obviously. Like I remember sort of driving around with sort of some friends who are racing car drivers, and you would see them sort of like sliding the cars all over the place. You go, well, that's not the fastest way around the track. And they said, like, no, we need to find out where the limits are, and then sort of like dial it back down. But we're talking about supremely talented drivers that drive day in, day out, all year round.
I
So,
agree.
Yeah.
but yeah, so fantastic.
I raced it on the Zandvoort racetrack. We had track days, and we did it. That's where I raced the GT3. But after I always slow down after a few laps, because you go over your limit. The moment you feel comfortable, you go over your limit, and then it starts to be dangerous. I have racing experience because I was doing go-karts a lot.
Oh yeah,
I had a go-kart team, and
cool.
so I did a lot of go-karting.
Hmm.
This I remember the father of Verstappen was there a lot at these times. I had a great time there, but it's go-karts is doable, but with this GT3s racing is another is tricky.
It's expensive.
And expensive and dangerous. How about yourself?
Yeah. Well,
Nowadays, the GT3s are very well balanced. They use the ground effect much more. They are more forgiving. The newer models.
Well, the transition from the 1973 model onwards has been that they have tinkered around with the tire dimensions.
Yeah.
So there is an inherent bias for being tail happy, but you can dial in and out oversteer, understeer by changing the tires that you're using. I remember talking to one of the engineers, one of the project managers at Lotus, whose job was to look at competing cars and see what they get right and what they get wrong. But no, over the decades, Porsche have perfected the balance of the 911 to make it less tail happy than it used to be. Safer.
Did you know that when you purchase a GT3, you get a watch with it, a Porsche watch? My friend, my best friend, have a GT3.
Okay.
And he ordered it, and they get it. You get the watch customized to the color you want with the car.
Do you have to pay for that though? Do you have to pay for it?
No,
You
no,
get it.
no.
Oh, you get it for free. Okay.
Yeah, you get it for free. Check it out, T.
Okay.
Because
my brother's got the GT4.
You don't get it only with the GT3.
No,
you get when you order it from not from a gray market or secondary market, whatever. If you order straight from Porsche, you get a watch with it.
Yeah.
A GT RS, RS, the RS.
No, I don't think so, because Cars and Chrono has one, but he didn't get a watch. Oh, is this like a new deal?
I
thought you were given the option to buy a watch, but I've heard people had an option.
I never heard my friend talking about that. I think he got the watch with it because he's a big client at Porsche.
Ah, well,
yeah,
probably they did it.
He have a GT3, a Touring.
Jeez, look at that beast of a car.
4 or 5.
That same engine is in the GT4. It's just, they had to deliberately detune it or like electronically limit it because they didn't want the GT4 to be faster than the GT3.
Yeah, the balance is better.
On the GT4, it's better. Yeah.
Yeah. You have a mid-engine.
Mid-engine, yeah.
But it's a car.
Yeah.
It's sometimes I drive his Touring, GT3 Touring. And it's fun. It's a fun car. The seats are very hard. It's not comfortable. It's not a comfortable drive, but it's pure, very pure.
Porsche,
because you have the carbon seats, and they are, they are very hard.
Yeah.
How do you think it compares to the McLaren?
It's not even in my book. It's not even close.
Really? Oh damn!
You have to imagine the 911 GT3, especially the 911, is an evolution over how many years? 60 years.
Yeah.
So it's perfect engineering, and then 60 years later, the Germans are so good at it. You can have other cars, but Kodiak. What's your opinion?
A lot
the McLarens are technically very impressive, but I think they're not. Look, even the P1 when that came out had a reputation of being skittish. That's the 3-seater one where you had the
3-seater.
Yeah, you had a driver's seat in the middle, and then you had 2 seats
Mr.
behind
Bean.
it. Yeah.
Mr. Bean had one. Rowan
Atkinson. Yeah, he had one. Crashed it, and then managed to get it.
Did he crash it?
I believe so. Yeah,
it's expensive. That's really expensive.
Well,
it's collectible.
he sold it back to McLaren and made a pretty penny out of it as well. But
Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't find. Listen, if someone gave me a McLaren, I would, I'd love to give it a go. But I don't know. I feel like it's too much electronic interference, shall we say?
By the way, I see in the chat that someone said Paul Walker passed away in a GT3. It's not
Yeah.
true, Grandmaster
Oh, yeah?
Shine, because Paul Walker passed away. He crashed. They had a malfunction with his tires. Was in a Carrera GT. He crashed in a. They are the most extremely dangerous cars ever made. The Carrera GT.
Really?
Which one did James Dean die? Was it 911? It was a 911, wasn't it? James
No,
Dean?
it was the 550. Was it the 550?
James.
Magic City.
Yeah.
That GT, is that within the Porsche family, or which one is that one? The one that just said it's dangerous?
That's the 911 race version, the most extreme street legal race version.
Is
Yeah,
there
you
an illegal?
you have the
Is there-
GT3 and the GTT RS. GTT RS is the closest, the most, the most fast street legal Porsche 911.
what do you mean by legal? Like it's allowed on the road?
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, they can make them even more extreme. But
You know what's
then
even
street
more
legal
legal?
anymore.
You know what's even more legal than that?
Oh,
Tim?
here we go.
Okay, what do you know? You never even got started.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, sorry,
Okay.
I'm ahead a few hours,
That's
so
right, you are.
I get to see the jokes a bit earlier. So go on.
Well, all I was gonna say, and it's just blown out. It's nothing now that you did that. But that
550,
is me in that
550.
in that car trying to change gears and then ruining the car.
Rufus, you're right. 550, the Porsche 550.
Yeah,
Gen
550, the Widowmaker. Yeah, and interesting, he actually only bought that car because he was waiting for his Lotus, and it kept on getting delayed, and he ended up canceling that order and getting this instead, whilst he was waiting for the Lotus order to be fulfilled.
You know what pulled me into Porsche when I was young? I was watching the movie Le Mans, and I saw the Porsche of Steve McQueen. He had a beautiful black, privately driving a beautiful black 911. I was at that time very young, 13 years old, and this kept always in my memory. That was my dream, to have a car like him, and I did it.
Yeah.
A black 911.
What do you think about this interior? Look at this. This is on this new McLaren. It's, no buttons on the steering wheel. It's kind of a heads up, very simple heads up display. Very minimal, but practical. Oh, it's kind of cool, no?
They do have they have a reputation of being quite unreliable. Whether that's well earned or not nowadays, I'm not sure. I'm sure the thing is with British car manufacturers, they go through ups and downs. Lotus for decades have had this reliability issue. In fact, Lotus stands for lots of trouble, usually serious.
Hey. Yeah.
But they have over the decades tried. Well, even in my ownership of Lotuses, they've tried to improve the quality assurance since then. And I think it's the same thing with McLaren as well. They start off with the best of intentions. They're only making a few cars a year. They now want to ramp up to produce more cars to compete with the likes of Ferrari. And so when you're making hundreds, if not thousands of cars a year, unless you can scale it up and keep the quality assurance there, people aren't going to be happy with a car they've spent a lot of money on, which runs into problems. But even Lamborghini, when they were bought out by Audi and they launched the Gallardo, that was beset with clutch issues. Like they would burn through their clutches within a couple of months or so, just because of the amount of power they had. So I would not want to have a Bugatti Veyron because you'd have to have £50,000 just to do a service on it. It's ridiculous.
My wife used to have a Gallardo.
Oh yeah. So
True story. Yeah, yellow one.
right. So
Spider.
so did you? So I mean, did you have any? Did she have any issues with it? But I mean, were they expensive?
No.
So she was fortunate. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
You know,
But yeah, she didn't have a lot of problems with it. No, it was okay.
Okay.
there's also the problem with unreliability is that also usually these cars, these McLarens, are bought by douchebags who crash them. So no wonder, like
I
they
can't
drive
afford
into
it,
the
champ.
bank.
Leave me out of it.
Like what? Exactly, Daniel. Good thing you can't afford
Yeah, it
it.
might
You
be a
don't need it.
douchebag, but I can't afford it. Look, I'm asking Magic City or Kojak or Tim, like regular cars, is different parts are made from places all around the world. Is it not the case in McLaren and Porsche? Like everything's made in that one factory, or they also depend, like the windshield's made in Taiwan and this is made there, and that sort of thing, or do you guys know?
What do you
Is
mean?
that of concern to you, Daniel? I mean, like I know you like your in-house
Well, you were
movements.
talking about, okay, a little bit of sarcasm from you, but I was actually being serious. I
Okay.
don't know anything about cars, but sometimes when you have that marriage of so many sources to put together a car, you're going to have problems. Like you were talking about McLaren, someone would say McLaren has problems, or someone
Yeah.
texts, and could it be that sometimes, maybe well intentioned, a factory didn't come across with the right clutch or the parts of the clutch or whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean it's a multitude of things. Sorry, Magic City. You probably could speak more to it than I do, but do you want to?
Okay.
You want to jump?
What my opinion is that if you buy a German car, they are most of the, for what I know, most of the parts come from Germany because they like how they say that they like to have the football, to keep the football in their team. They keep the
Okay.
if you know what I mean. There's some parts from China, of course, little parts, cheap parts, but the main important things, electronics, they have all these companies in Germany and they cover each other.
Okay,
There
fair
was
enough.
a lot of unreliable stuff with, for example, Lamborghini. Lamborghinis were not reliable, blah, blah, blah. And then Audi took over, a German company that put their German engineering on the Lamborghini cars, and then the quality goes up. It happens to, what happened to Range Rover? Am I correct? Is owned by BMW now?
No, it's Tata.
Mm.
Range Rover is one of the most unreliable cars you could ever purchase.
They have
The
also
worst.
really bad
what's,
reliability issues.
what is all Rolls Royce is owned by BMW?
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
well,
when the Germans take over, the quality goes up because
Ah.
they are famous for this is gründlich and pünktlich is in German. That means they are solid and punctual. That's the translation of gründlich and pünktlich in German. This is how they work.
Yes,
They
the
have
Rolls
a
Royce, I can confirm, is owned
completely
by
other work
BMW.
ethic than others. They listen to their boss.
Mm.
They do, yeah, yeah.
To get the job done
German
really well and on
engineering
time.
is because of the reason, because the
Very
Germans are
ethical
very
people.
reliable and ethical. Yeah,
Yeah.
reliable.
Well, German engineering is based on consistency.
Yeah.
It means that they don't all so that's the forte of the Germans. Japanese are extreme precision.
Yeah.
I remember one engineer showed me a specification for a screw that Lotus were thinking of using from Toyota, and Toyota gave them the specification. It was like 80 pages long for
Oh,
a
wow.
screw. So they go to the absolute nth degree. They're very precise. The English car manufacturer is more about being agile and dealing with problems as and when they arise. So they're a little bit more haphazard and a little bit this will do sort of approach. But even they are adopting some of the techniques that the Germans the traditional German manufacturing and also Japanese manufacturing are trying to do. To go to Daniel's point though, a lot of cars, even like very expensive cars, do source their parts and whatnot from different companies. So whether it's brakes or suspension, you've got Bilstein, you've got Brembo. There are some recognizable off-the-shelf parts where they will probably design it in coalition with the manufacturer. So, like tires, for example, will typically be Pirelli, Michelin, or this, that, and the other. But they'll make a tire specific for that particular car. And then there are other manufacturers that will just say, I'll just take some Bilstein dampers off the shelf. I'll couple it with some Pirelli P0s that are general use, and I'll stick on some Brembo brakes and just call it a day. And switch gear from a Peugeot, a transmission from a Renault 25. I'm talking about the Esprit. Manny will know this because he knows the story about the Esprit. So there are a lot of cars out there that, no matter how expensive they are, do share their parts with other cheaper cars in an effort to try and reduce costs.
Who's eating here?
That's the roommate showing my dinner.
Roommate.
Bon
Oh,
appetit, bon appetit,
nice.
roommate. Bon
oh, that's
appetit.
Yeah.
fancy sushi or something. Whatever.
Yeah,
Lots of
it's like,
veggies too.
Nice.
yeah, mountain
Healthy.
peppers, every color,
Yeah.
tomatoes, rice balls with smoked salmon and tzatziki sauce. That's for the Greeks. The Greeks.
Yes.
Well, I meant to ask you, Timmy, have you heard about the earthquakes in Santorini?
Yeah, roommate was
yes.
telling me how she
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
"Oh, we're lucky we went to Santorini.
Yeah.
It might be gone." There's like, what was like hundreds of earthquakes
Hundreds of earthquakes a day. They're
a
just like,
day.
yeah.
What?
They're leaving. Everyone's leaving. I mean, everyone's leaving the island at them, or trying to leave the island because of all
Wow.
the earthquakes.
So sad. Really, it's really
Well,
unfortunate.
there's also a volcano, no?
Well, you see, what I meant to ask Timmy is that when you were in Santorini, can you hear me, Tim?
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah.
I think they've actually uncovered the reason behind the earthquakes.
What? What was the
Yeah.
reason? Uh-oh.
It's because they had a Ukrainian go over there and block their toilets with toilet paper.
Uh,
When they told you specifically not to.
Oh.
He backed it up.
Yeah.
Siga,
Awful.
siga, siga, siga.
Yeah. You know, I had that problem.
I speak Greek, eh?
yeah. I
Sorry.
had
Oh
that.
dear, sorry, I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Siga, siga.
Shiga. Yeah, slowly. Yeah.
Yeah, I had that problem at home. You know, the roommate threw away the plunger.
Mm.
Like, what the hell would you do that for? Like, if you need a new plunger, you have to order new one or get one, and then you get rid of it. What if something happens? You never know. What if there's anyways?
Did I ever tell you the story about my sailing in Greece?
No.
No, tell
Okay.
Tell us.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
I'm playing here a bit of the footage from the
Okay.
scenes.
Because I have
Yeah.
a big attachment to Greece. I love the Greek people. It's one of my favorite nations, countries to go to. What happened during my sailing career? I was sponsored. I did it professionally, full time.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
And I became a European champion in the Netherlands. And after the prize giving, I was approached by a Greek guy. The Greek guy comes to us, introduced to my teammate and me, because we were both sailing these catamarans. You do that together. And he said, I want to invite you over to Greece. I said, so? That's nice. we appreciate it, blah, blah, blah. When you want to go over, because it has to fit in our schedule, because we sold our races to sponsors. We ask sponsors where they want to go to, and I put on a price, and we go there, and they give us the money, and that's it. We take care of the rest, and we go there. So we had to schedule. I said to this Greek guy, how are we going to do that? He said, I send you a ticket, and you come over to Greece. I pick you up from the airport, and the rest is for me. Okay, it's good. So to make the long story a little bit shorter, we did. We came from England with a ferry. We were
Nice.
we had a race in England. I don't remember the name anymore. In the morning, we came we had a night boat from England. We arrived in the Netherlands. In the afternoon, we were flying to Greece. So the Greek guy picked us up, but we didn't know the Greek guy, who he was. Okay, we didn't know what he do. We only know that he liked sailing. So he bring us to his home. He had a huge home. Bring us to, we had a room there, blah, blah, blah. We get spoiled. We get everything included. Then he said, yeah, we go to Halkidiki. This is near Thessaloniki. This is where I have my estate outside of Thessaloniki. This is where the Greek do their vacations themselves, no tourists. He said, we have a race there. I said, okay, let's go. We went there. And so we came there. He put us in a hotel room, and the word goes around that we were there. And the Greeks said, he wanted to. Then suddenly we get a rib boat, a motorboat. He said, you have to trim my boat, make the boat fast, so fine-tune the boat so he goes as fast as possible. I can win for my friends. We were not sailing. We were just hired to trim his boat. Couldn't believe it. And we got a rib. So we had to follow him and support him. We were not sailing at all. We were getting spoiled. We get everything so he could win from his friends. There were rich Greek guys, all Greek gods, I call them. Yeah. And they were in the weekend they were sailing each other, and they were having fun. And in the evening parties, it was unbelievable. And we didn't even have to sail. Anyhow, this guy win on this boat because we fine-tuned his boat, and we knew the tricks. He win. So we went back to Thessaloniki. We had the best time we could ever have in Greece. We went out. We had the great food, the Greek atmosphere, the Greek dancing, with the guys, everything included. It was a great experience. Then he brings us back to Thessaloniki. I said, listen, I have another race in Athens.
Wow.
In September, can you come back? My teammate couldn't come back because he had a boss. He was half-time full pro. I was all year pro. He said, can you come back, Magic? In September, I bring you to Greece again. We drive over from Thessaloniki to Athens, and there we have a race at marathon. This is where they started the marathon during the first Olympics. Marathon. So I flew in that September, and he said, "What is your wife doing?" He said, "Yeah, she's at home." He said, "Okay, I will make up with you." I said, "Oh, I don't know. I didn't know what he was talking about." Then we drove with a catamaran behind his car all the way to Athens. I think it was a 15-hour drive. But in Greece, you have 3 lanes, one for the left and one on the right, and they come. But in the middle is one line to overtake on both sides. Have you ever seen that?
Both sides. Whoa.
For both sides to overtake.
That's scary. Yeah.
And we were with a catamaran behind us, which is very wide. That was the scariest thing ever. Anyhow, we made it into marathon. I was allowed to sail. So I was skippering. I was on the helm, and he was the crew. And I made him champion.
Wow.
So we won this race, prize giving, blah 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 blah, and we have to drive back. Then he said to me, he said, your wife, I have a problem that she was not here. We have a great life here, blah blah blah. I had a great time again. He said, can you call your wife because I buy a ticket for her to come over, and I have some private island. Because you won, you give me this cup. You can stay a week on my private island.
Oh wow. That's
Wow.
True story. So my wife flew in, and he
Wow.
brings us to the private island, and I stayed there for a week. It was the time of my life with the hospitality from the Greek people, the Greek food, the little marina he had was amazing, amazing,
Yeah.
amazing, amazing. So
Wow.
that was a great experience. And then I think 25 years later, I went with my wife, my second wife, to Greece to a 7-star resort.
Seven
And
star.
7-star resort, something Ecos. They call it Ecos in Greece. Ecos with a K. Ecos. Ecos. And it was there are several resorts in Greece that they are amazing. And I was there for a week, and I found out who was the owner.
Oh.
The Greek guy I sailed with.
Oh, there you go. Interesting.
Another great
Wow.
time. So this is a little bit my story about what I
Yeah.
had in Greece. About
Ah.
since then I'm so in love with the Greek people, the hospitality, the food, the drinks, everything. It's amazing, amazing. It was a
It
nice
is
So,
a
story.
really unique
so
trip.
Magic City, have you ever been chased out of a store because you wanted to haggle with a store owner?
I saw that live because I saw that live because Timmy was in my time zone. You know,
Oh,
everyone
I
do that
never
bargaining in
heard such
Europe.
thing. I was trying
Everyone do
out
that.
haggling, you
No,
know.
it was not Timmy. Everyone tried to
I
bargain
watched a
in
couple
Greece.
episodes of Bukum, right? And in real life, it doesn't work out that way.
But you were in September. You were there, eh, Tim, in Greece.
Uh,
September. Then these people,
yeah,
the
yeah,
Greek
yeah,
people,
yeah.
Yeah.
are
September.
fed up with the tourists. They are
Oh, yeah.
done with the tourists.
Done.
It's the end of the season.
No,
They're not
Magic
nice
City.
anymore.
No,
So,
they're just fed up with Tim. He's just
uh,
they're nice to everybody else. It's just we
I
know
never
what this
even
guy's
talked to
about.
that guy before. They gave me a discount
I
at the
saw
other
that.
one. I thought, well, why not?
You
What?
were shaken, Tim. You were shaken. Tim, roommate was. You were both shaken.
No, I was fine. I was laughing at this whole situation because I thought it was so hilarious. Because, yeah, I could just go to another one. I saw a million shops with that same stuff he was selling. So I was like, yeah, I'll just get it somewhere else. No big deal.
Hmm.
Because it's his loss. It's just a T-shirt. I could buy it here. I could buy it over there. You know, so
Yeah, and now look at him. He's having to, you've destroyed his island with the backed up toilet system. It's causing earthquakes.
oh yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
All
yeah,
those
yeah. That's
toilets are
tricky, eh?
backed up.
Going to
Uh,
the restroom in Greece is tricky.
Uh-oh.
Tricky.
Tricky.
In Italy, I was almost thrown out of a cafe a couple of times because I asked for like a mocha latte or for a cafe latte with almond milk. You don't do that in a lot of cases. It's got to be just milk.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Oh man, in Italy. Oh yeah, of
Yeah, in
course.
Italy.
In Italy, they're super strict. They're old school. You
Yeah.
kidding me, Daniel? You go there and you order like it's Starbucks. They'll spit in your face, and they'll be justified.
But there's
Look,
obnoxious customers there, but they just assumed I was one of them.
look, Tim.
One second. What
I
is
was
going
already
on here?
sponsored by a
Oh,
watch
huh?
brand at that time.
Oh, wait,
Awesome.
sorry. Wait, here we go. Oh, that's the watch. You actually got
I
the
was
watch
sponsored.
that was on the
Wow.
ship's sale.
I was
That's
I was sponsored
crazy.
by a watch brand already at that time. You see that?
Wow.
Awesome.
That's freaking
THT.
Hmm.
That's freaking amazing. What is this? Oh, Ray just sent me something. Here we go. Check this out. You're gonna like. This is from Ray. Second. Oh, come on. Check this out. You're gonna like this. Manchester.
Okay.
Haha.
Nice.
Stampede. There you go.
With all in color.
Corn, wheat,
Nice. Ray,
Ireland,
how you doing, man? How you doing?
2016.
I hope you survived the storm from last week.
Yeah, they had issues there as well.
Yeah. They had a big storm in where he is.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. It's dangerous over there. He's on the rock,
Yeah.
all alone. It's a remote part of the country, but somebody's got
Tim,
to.
Tim, when you were lost in Ireland, I was surprised you didn't go to Ray because you have the key.
Yeah, no, that was actually quite far away. I could have.
Okay.
Yeah, I could have,
I'm
but
just teasing. I'm just teasing because you have
yeah,
the key.
I didn't bring the key with me because Ray was supposed to be there with us. And then when the host didn't show up, I figured, "Oh, I didn't want to put it all on Ray
Hmm.
because it's going to be a lot of effort, and I was supposed to have somewhere to stay, so it was a mess. So yeah, we did the next best thing, just escape, go to
In the end, it worked out
London.
very well
Yeah, it was a lot
with
of
all the
fun.
guys. I remember the fish and chips. A lot of fish and chips with the
Oh,
guys.
I can't wait to have some more. I am starving for fish and chips.
You were, yeah, I remember you were in the restaurant
And
with
but this time I'll go with the
what's the
Heineken.
princess?
2
Oh,
fingers of foam and
yeah, that's original. Hey, Kojak, am I
Mm.
correct with my story about the 2 fingers?
2
Two,
fingers.
2 fingers. Well, it
Two
depends
fingers of foam.
where you're putting it.
Okay, Heineken beer. This is a religion
Oh,
where I come from. I'm kind of the neighbor of Heineken
oh yeah.
in the Netherlands.
Yes, yeah. I heard that. That's amazing.
So
So you have 2 fingers of foam, do you?
yeah, the 2 fingers of foam prove that the beer is on the good temperature.
Sure.
The beer is clean and clear with good water, and the glass is clean. So it
Yeah.
means that the foam stay. If they serve it with 2 fingers of foam, and the foam does not have to die within 30 seconds.
Mm.
It
Got
have
you.
to stay. Then it's a proof that all the ingredients are correct.
I know in Northern Europe they tend to have a lot more foam. France, Netherlands, Germany, they have a lot more foam than
Mhm,
say UK and Southern Europe, where they have
mhm.
tend to have less foam. But I think in the United States they have even less foam than that. So
No
there is a
foam.
tradition of having foam. I think in France they will tend to have so much foam they use a special knife to
Mhm.
scrape the dome of foam off the glass.
Yes.
Wow.
So there is different traditions in different countries with regards to beer. Germany, I think Germany, Netherlands,
Mm,
France, and Belgium are certainly like a lot more foam.
yeah.
Uh, Beer in Greece is typically in bottles. Heineken being
Mm,
probably the most famous. Well, there's two main beers in Greece: is Amstel and Heineken. And
both the same company. Yeah.
you normally refer to them as brown or green. So you'll
Yeah.
go to the waiter, you say, I'll have a Parasino, which is Greek for green. But those same distilleries that do the Heineken, they ended up being nationalized or being bought by another company, and they started making Alpha, which is essentially a clone of Heineken.
Mhm.
Some people prefer that, but they still Heineken is still one of the number one beers in Greece. Fix
Yeah.
is another
Mhm.
one.
Mm,
Shout out to I think D likes Fix.
Is that the fix on the
Yeah,
screen?
that's Fix.
Oh, that's how you read it. Fix. Oh,
Yeah, Fi Yotaxi
nice.
Fix
Fix. It was good stuff. And you can
because
see how much foam there is. That's 2 fingers.
Yeah,
That's a good beer. This is how we serve it.
yeah.
Mm, it was
Um,
good. This was some crazy restaurant on top of that big mountain, the highest point. There you can
oh,
see. Yes, the roommate's
yeah.
choice. You can
You
see
know,
That's
it.
lovely.
Greece is very special. Very special. I
Yeah.
love it. I love
And
it.
they
I
had the
love
Well,
Olympics,
Greece.
as you can see, it's the
Yeah.
old Olympics field.
the old
Invented
stadium.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. The
yeah.
freaking Greeks invented the Olympics.
Yeah.
Incredible, and it's
Yeah.
still going on to this
I
day.
was
It's
I
pretty
was
good.
there back then.
Daniel was there for
Of
the
course.
invention, of course.
145 years ago or so.
How many years ago was it? I was there. Doesn't matter.
For sure.
The
So,
food
hang on a
was
second.
amazing. Yeah,
What was that salad you were having? Was that
that's
watermelon and
ceviche.
that's watermelon and feta?
Oh yeah, that's watermelon with
I did. You
cherries.
didn't believe me. I told you they do that.
Yeah, I didn't, but then I saw it, and that's why I got it. It was
Yeah.
so good, but it was so expensive. At least we were able to order unlimited bread, so I think we had like 4 baskets. The risotto, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
The risotto was really crazy, and
Was that the
that's
risotto? Like,
yeah.
okay,
It was
there,
what was the mushroom risotto?
mushroom risotto.
We
Okay.
annihilated it.
You
That's why
annihilated.
when I went to, I think we ordered it because I think I liked it in Geneva. When we were in Geneva,
And
Oh,
they were giving out
Daniel,
free risotto.
Daniel, when you go to Greece, you're going to have to try some of the local soups there. There's one called.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
one called. No, I'm being
yeah. Okay,
serious.
okay.
Like the most famous Greek soup is avgolemono, which is like a Greek version of chicken soup.
Right, right.
But you you thicken it with lemon and egg yolks or egg, so it acts as a sort of thickening agent. But it's really lovely, it's really restorative. The
Yeah,
other one is called batsa.
Uh-huh.
That's sheep's brain.
Ooh,
That's sheep brain soup.
Oh,
sheep
That's,
brain.
well, or
Yeah,
zebra or whatever whatever
yeah,
rotting
yeah,
carcass you can find in
yeah,
a river that
yeah,
might have been assaulted by a
yeah,
passing crocodile.
yeah,
But yeah, that's another not so popular these days, as you can imagine.
yeah.
But
But yeah, it's just a mental thing. It's probably very tasty, the sheep's brain, but I don't know. Well, let me think about it when I get
Don't
there.
be a sheep, Daniel.
Yeah,
if the word
Be
I
a
would use to
alligator.
describe it, the word I would use to describe it is spongy.
oh,
Spongy.
oh yeah.
Sponge
I got to
fest.
work my intelligence for that one. Anyways, Tim, that you said you obliterated the risotto,
Yeah, that as
like
the
like
risotto
a
got
like a cro-
annihilated.
like a, the crocodile
Like
zebra.
yeah,
Okay.
you saw how violently
Yeah, yeah.
the
No,
plate looked the
no, I don't know
model.
what did it. Can you remind us, Timmy, what
No,
the zebra and the
Yeah, let me show you the video.
no, no,
the
no,
zebra
Zebra bites the face
no.
off of this. No, it's
it
the
was
alligator bites off the
yeah.
face from zebra. Zebra's
That's what
face gets ripped off. That's
yeah.
so, and it can still walk. It's just like walking. It's over. Without the
Yeah.
face.
What was
It's
it? Was
gonna
it
get
served
eaten.
out? Was it served at room temperature? Was it more like a gazpacho or was it hot?
I think the zebra cooked itself.
Cooked
It
itself.
was
It got
well
cooked.
done. Yeah, it was
Well,
so.
it's
There's so much fear, so much pain
yeah.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it literally cooked itself. The
Tim,
nervous. Yeah,
Tim, she's dancing. Do you know that, right?
yeah.
She's got the moves. She's got the moves.
Yeah.
She's She is liberating up for a
Yeah,
love slap. She's gonna slap you, Tim.
yeah. Earthquakes come back. By the way, on the subject of the cars, there's cool, interesting news. Mr. Bean and this guy, he's a genius. Not only, he's an actor, very successful, very well-known actor. worldwide. Mr. Bean, you know they've been playing Mr. Bean for free on YouTube. So you can at any moment you can turn on YouTube and they're playing some episode of Mr. Bean. It's genius. So the
Yeah,
guy is
he's
a
not just an actor. He's
yeah
one of the top comedy actors.
top comedian as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
But
Yes.
nowhere near as good as you, though, Daniel. Surely.
No.
No.
It's hard. This guy he makes it look easy,
Yeah.
but uh, it's actually not that difficult. We could do it, Daniel, if we
Okay, he
lived
came
next
to
door.
Toronto once. He wrote a book, some small book about himself, and I think it's about over 10 years ago. Wrote a book or whatever,
Mhm.
and some sponsor for some program invited him to come to Toronto
Oh,
for, I guess, the launch of this book or whatever it was. And he said, okay, look, this schedule, it worked. It came with his entourage. And they said, look, it's going to go to this Eden Center, which is a main mall that they make it like an old fashioned train station. I won't get into it. It's a pretty mall. He said, we'll meet there. And there'll just be a few hundred people there, parents with their kids. So I said, sure. And he comes over there and he's blown away. It's not a few hundred. It's like a few thousand or more waiting for him. So that was quite an honor.
wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
cool.
love him there. So
Yeah.
that's not a big punchline. I'm just saying that it was.
Yeah.
a lot
I
of
once met him in a pub restaurant.
Oh,
He was on the table next to me with his
Oh.
entourage.
it was
Oh.
cool.
So, and he turned and I asked him, what would be your advice for an aspiring comedian? And he said, like, well, you need to study the great Daniel Katz. But he doesn't know about comedy is not worth knowing.
Yeah, right.
And study the great Daniel Katz and then do exactly the opposite.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's right. Now, you actually bumped into him, is
Wow.
what you're saying, though.
Yeah, no, I genuinely did.
Oh,
It was a pub in West London, just outside
yeah.
of London.
Yeah.
A very, very picturesque pub.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And he was actually dating. Actually, not that he knew me or anything like that, but I did know that he dated one of my a girlfriend at the time I was dating. Her friend's sister was dating him at some point.
Yeah.
So it was just one of those things.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's
Oh.
not a very interesting man in real person. He was obviously famous for Blackadder, and he was taking off writing. He wrote the first season along with Ben Elton,
Mhm.
and then they decided it'd be better. It was a better direction if he just concentrating on the comedy acting, not on the writing. So they brought in other people, and Ben Elton continued to write it.
Oh, yeah.
But Mr. Bean was a bit of a genius thing for him because there was no real spoken words, but there wasn't that much speaking. It was all physical comedy.
Subtext and all.
Yeah, but there was no translations needed or no
No,
subtitles.
right.
It was like ready made for an international audience, and
Yeah.
Yes. The
Yeah.
genius.
it was genius.
Maldives 100-pound super chat.
Oh, there he is.
Yay, magic.
Yes.
Thank you so
Congrats.
much.
What-
Shout out to Maldives.
Yo, Maldives, what's the wooden thing? Show him the wooden
Yeah.
the
It's a
wooden
pen. It's a
base.
pen pot, isn't
What
it?
is that?
It's a pen pot.
We couldn't figure it out. What is this for? Is this for pens or is it
think it's for
for
pens.
a comb? Maybe it's
For
for
pens,
keeping a
yeah.
comb in it.
No. I think it's for pens for sure.
Or is that a bong? You can smoke out of it. It's
How
a
many
pen
fingers?
holder.
How many fingers can you put in that magic?
Okay.
Ah,
Pen holder. It's like a traditional, I think, hand painted pen holder.
There you go. Maldives says it's pen holder.
There we go.
pen holder.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
put it in the pen department.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Confirm. I got one, by the way, Maldives. I got one too. Boom. We're Maldives family.
Awesome.
And that buys you a beer and the hat. He's got the hat as well.
I got the hat
Awesome.
too. Yeah. I will wear that a lot.
He likes Heineken. His family saved the freaking recipe. The Germans wanted to steal Heineken recipe and Magic City family didn't let
Kept
that
it for
happen.
safe. Yeah, we kept it underground.
Boom. Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
legendary. It's kind of like the Zenith, the Zenith story where something very similar happened. They had those um uh blueprints for the movement. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's got this one as well.
Yeah,
Lacquer work, penhole. Oh, it's a lacquer work.
yeah,
The
lacquer. Yeah.
Maldives, my wife loved this
Best
because
resorts.
she
Maldives.
showed me on YouTube videos in the Maldives that you go on a bike to your room
Mm.
in
Oh yeah.
the ocean.
Okay.
She was looking for it. She was looking. So it's a good promotion. Yeah.
Guys, I
Yeah.
need to shoot off in a minute, but I just came on here to do a public service announcement for
There you go.
this weekend. It's the old fashioned.
Oh.
So, yeah, old fashioned. Now, I will obviously go into, I will bore people to death on the subject on the actual
Yay.
day itself. But old fashioned is really just a formula, not necessarily a cocktail. But obviously, most people associate with rye or with bourbon. So, but you can make an old fashioned style drink using rum, tequila, mezcal, even gin. So all sorts and cognac. So you can do whatever you want. But the one we're going to focus on is going to be the traditional rye or bourbon based old fashioned. So for the strong spirit we're using. So in cocktails we have strong, we have a sweetener, and we have a modifier. So the strong is the rye or the bourbon. The modifier is the sort of bitters. So we're using Angostura, but you can use orange, chocolate, walnut, cherry, Boker's bitters or Bogart's bitters, as it's sometimes called. And for sweet, we're using some sort of sugar. Now, I'm going to show you guys the old-fashioned through the ages because it wasn't originally called old-fashioned. Actually, the first one was just called a whiskey cocktail. Then it was called the new fashioned, and then it was called the old-fashioned. And even with the old-fashioned, it went through different eras and different sort of different ways of making it. So you can either use sugar, sugar syrup, demerara syrup, even maple syrup, or even agave if you're doing sort of a tequila-based one. And as for garnish, it's again depending on which era of old-fashioned we'll be making, or that you guys prefer. You can either have a orange and lemon twist, both of them, or one or the other. And some versions calls for cherry, like the Marasca cherries, the maraschino cherries we had last week.
The good ones.
Yeah, the good ones,
Not the
and
crap
and
that I have.
and an orange slice.
I'm
So
gonna order this stuff right now. I'm ordering maraschino cherries right now because I got the
yeah,
super chat from Maldives. Let's make it happen.
fantastic. Let's make it happen. So
Yeah, I thought you already had it.
$25 for cherries.
Jesus
25.
Christ. I just bought a jar for £8 today.
Unbelievable. When
Tim,
I'm
I
coming,
thought you already had the cherries. You demonstrated you were using a cherry in your last.
no, I was using bullshit cherries, not the real
Yeah.
deal.
Oh, okay.
This is what I need to get. Maybe I should just get a pack of 3.
I can try to pass
Actually,
it. On the,
cheaper in a
I'll
pack of
pass it
3.
over on the screen to you, Tim. I've got some.
Let me get one. Username Mickey $5 super chat. Daniel Katz, please start doing physical comedy, acting, and
Well, he
give
does.
up telling jokes, please and thank you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he does do physical comedy. It's those he's the cocktails he tries to make.
Yeah, the
Oh,
cocktails are a mess.
yeah.
Look, speaking of the mess, I've got a. Yeah, I know. But
Go on.
besides that, whatever you're thinking, my sister demands my company at her house on Sunday. So the Super Bowl, really, she wants me there. So it's going to be hard to be
Super
there
Bowl?
unless you guys go on late when I come back.
Super Bowl Sunday.
What?
The Super
Yeah.
Bowl Sunday, yeah.
Yeah. That's the put
What?
the North. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Well,
We're gonna watch Super Bowl together as a watch.
no, I don't think that's going to work. And I
You don't
can't
think?
do the mixing the drinks over at her house. That's not going to work.
No, I get it. No, not on yours. Maybe I could somehow integrate
I thought
somehow watching the score. At least we can watch score live,
Okay,
right?
I can try to tag on and say, look, we're over here and we're watching the game, and then
Yeah, you can
tag
check
out.
in from
hang
the
on,
toilet.
hang on. Super Bowl doesn't start until what time on the Sunday?
I think it's 6 o'clock EST here. That's an hour after Tim starts. That's the problem.
Really?
Yeah, because they want to get the most people watching. I think it's later in the day, not.
Oh,
in
they've
the
changed. Have they changed it then? Because normally it's like 10 o'clock or something at night.
Oh,
No, well, maybe 10 o'clock your time, but
No,
it's
3. It's 1 or 2 a.m. here in the UK normally.
In the chat, we'll know.
I'll look
The
at
guys in the chat. Ask the guys
So
in
I
the
think
chat.
maybe it's officially starts at 6, but they don't start playing until like 9.
Yeah, yeah.
It says here
Got
6.
3 hours of ads.
yeah.
And the
I don't
halftime
want to
show.
watch the game, to tell you the truth.
I can't wait to see what watches will be worn.
Oh yeah, there's wealthy people there, but it's very
Yeah, watch
controversial.
spotting.
From the NFL, they bowed to the knee over the field. There was something about humanity on the field, and they had to change the. I won't get into it because I'm getting into politics. But anyways, the football game is at 6:30, I guess, or it won't start till 7. That really messes it up. Unless they suddenly say I can't make it to her thing, but it won't look good for me.
Shall we start early? Shall we start earlier?
I think this is a great drink. No. It's a great drink to have while watching a football game.
Oh yeah, yeah. Why not?
We'll have our old fashions like the good old times, and
Mhm.
we'll be watching the score, and we'll talk about sports. I don't know anything about Super Bowl, so it's gonna be fun to.
Okay,
learn
this is
some
what I'm
new
going to
stuff.
try to do. I'm going to try to bring the stuff and do one drink and say, hello, here's my drink.
Yeah.
So just come in. And my sister probably will kill me, but I'll try to sneak it in.
Well, Daniel,
Get old fashioned in the can.
it's really important that you're there on Sunday because it relies on you being there.
Yeah.
And also, what we're doing is, I was thinking of maybe doing a sort of game show aspect to it. So whoever makes the worst cocktail is kicked off the panel. So that will work. That will work out really well. That
Who's
will
the
really
jury? Who's the jury?
Me. I'm the jury.
Okay.
Now the rye,
Nice.
the
I like
spirit.
it.
You're just giving a list of what I could use. It could be the bourbon, the tequila,
Yeah.
Moscow gin, or any of those, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
you've already got Maker's Mark, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. You have Angostura bitters, if I
Yes, I
remember
do.
correctly.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll just need something as a sweetener, and it's really down to personal preference. The traditional sweetener used should be sugar syrup, like like granulated sugar or sugar syrup.
Right.
If you want to use maple syrup, that will work as well with a bourbon.
Okay. Do I have to do shaking because I'm using her place? I don't want to have
No
to take all my
shaking.
stuff with.
No shaking. It's just all. We build it in a glass. You don't even need a mixing glass. You just need the glass that you're serving it in.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Syrup.
So it'd be really.
So
I mean, I really have tried to make it as simple as possible. I mean, other than getting a bottle of beer, I don't think it gets easier than this. But
Right.
Daniel, you'll prove me wrong otherwise, won't you?
all right.
I hope you still have some leftover cherries. Those will go nicely in old fashioned.
Yeah.
It's such an old fashioned drink too. Sugar.
Well, it means
Angostura.
it's actually it's meant to be a whiskey cocktail made in the old-fashioned way.
Mm.
That's how people used to order it, and now it's just known as the old-fashioned.
It's a strong drink.
Yeah,
It's slightly sweetened and a little bit flavored with orange.
Yeah.
It's good stuff though. Yeah, cannot.
and
go wrong.
if you don't want it that strong, Daniel, you can always top it up with some soda water if you want to sort of take the edge off it.
Or Cointreau or peach.
Or yeah, there are versions which calls for
Peach
peach
schnapps.
liqueur.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
or a little bit of water.
A little
dilute.
bit of water. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll
Drink the
work
water.
out.
Sprinkle. Spritz.
I survived it so far.
Yeah.
No, this is a
What?
great late night drink. We're gonna relax. We're gonna chill out. Watch this game. It's a big national event, and I think this year they're gonna go
International event. It's an international.
international. Wow. And with Trump in office, this is gonna be extra big. They're gonna put on a military parade in the middle somewhere. So I
Oh
think
golly, Louis, I don't really need that
exhibition of
going on.
force.
Yeah. That's him wanting that. Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't want.
we'll
someone
see
to
it. It's
yell
gonna
at
be
me.
exciting. Whatever happens. I
They're
mean,
going to dress one team. Who are the favorites to win? Because it's Kentucky versus
Kansas City.
Kansas
Chiefs
City.
are going for their third win in a row,
Yeah.
and they seem to get the referees on their side all the time over something or other.
And who are they playing against?
Philadelphia Eagles is a
Philadelphia
team
Eagles again.
that, they were in it and they won it a few years ago, so they're kind of legit.
Any truth in, because I think they're the Kansas City are favorites. Is
That's
there
right.
any truth that the Eagles are going to be dressed up as Canadians just so that they could be ransacked by sort of the oncoming rush of the favorites?
I gotta check I'll check the bulwark and see if that's possible.
Yeah.
If that is
Okay.
happening.
Yeah.
But on a serious note, though, we have very talented professional players on every team, and I don't follow football that much, but my understanding is, as talented as the different players are and the knowledge they have on each team, the brilliance of the quarterback and the coach, who's the coach of the Kansas City team, is so great. Like, just outsmarting the other players, like whatever they have, the game plan. It's like a game of chess, and they figure out what they're going to do at that moment, the play that outsmarts the positioning of the other players. Like a chess match with all that.
Yeah.
oh, very cool.
Can someone
You know,
explain me how do they communicate? Do they have ears? Do they have communication radio? How do they? Do they have codes? I don't have a clue about that.
It's a combination of both. You have there's about over 300, maybe 340 maneuvers, plays, movements that are memorized, and they have a code for each. And and the quarterback yells out a certain code to the players, and the assistant player, head player, might say some code back at the quarterback. Maybe saying that's not going to work. Do another play. Then the quarterback can call an audible after in the huddle he gave a play. Call an audible and telling through a code to the players when they're lined up, scrap what I just said. We're going to do this, because he saw in the game of chess what the defense is set up to do to defend against the movement of the offense. And that's all done. We don't see that. There's a lot of intelligent stuff that's going on before the play actually takes place. The coach has a microphone that key into the ear thing of the quarterback to say, look, let's try this play. Sometimes, even though the quarterback has a bunch of plays on his arm that he can just look and pick, he gets a lot of times from the coach, do this other play. Then there's a timeout. I won't say anymore. There's a timeout when the coach wants to talk to the player, come off to the sideline and talk to him, where they work out a play. So there's a number of different things, just like cocktails that our friendly Kojak shares with us. There's variations to all this.
Okay. So all the players know all these plays?
Oh, they have to.
They have to know all the plays?
Yes.
Okay. With the coach?
They've been trained since university, high school even. At that point, anyone that has made it on a team are top-notch, even in last place team. They're top-notch players just to get into the NFL. Yeah.
Username Mickey $5 super chat. Are we listening to NFL talk with the Canadian and whatever the heck Kojak Kronos is?
I don't have a clue too. Count me out. I don't have a clue.
Look,
I thought
NFL official video beginner's guide. Okay, 1 minute long.
I do know NFL, but Phil, after listening to Daniel Katz, I've unlearned everything.
You mean a lot of nothing.
Let's watch this quick video. Let's see if Daniel was right.
American football is a game played on a 100-yard field by two teams of 11 players. In the NFL, squads of 53 players make up each side's offensive, defensive, and special teams units that take turns on the field. The aim of the game is move the ball into the opponent's end zone to score a touchdown and an extra point. This is achieved by moving the ball down the field in a series of plays or downs. They can do this either by passing the ball through the air from quarterback to receiver or by a running back rushing the ball along the ground. The offense must move the ball at least 10 yards downfield every 4 plays in order to keep possession of the ball and earn another 4 downs to drive towards the opponent's end zone. If the defense prevent them making these 10 yards, the team with the ball must either punt possession of the ball to the opposition, or if close enough, attempt to kick a field goal between the upright posts. After 4 15-minute quarters of play, the team with the most points wins the game.
Man, they explained it so simply. It's like for a second.
Yeah, I was just talking about all that.
You were talking
stuff.
about this part right here, the tactics, the
tactics
how
when they're lined up.
yeah.
Before they're lined up, there's a huddle. The quarterback
here,
tells
yeah.
them what play we're doing. They come out of the huddle. They go to the line like this. Those guys are to block in a certain way to allow a runner to go through, or for someone to run out to do a pass. There's different patterns to outsmart the defensive line. They can give the impression they're going to do this when they're going to do that. The whole point is to fool the defense, outmaneuver them.
Exactly.
To do the things that you see here.
Exactly. And there's a lot of possible tactics. Obviously,
Okay.
there's more
I'm
advanced
just an
ones.
amateur. What else?
I haven't said it. I haven't said anything.
Yo, Dr.
Okay.
Bob's. Dr. Bob's.
Dr. Bob, save us. Save us, Dr.
Hi,
Bob.
guys.
Like,
Please save us.
I'm not really into football, but I guess I'm the closest thing to an expert you guys are going to get on this panel today.
Okay.
Yeah. Agree.
I just wanted to sit in the background, and I wanted you guys' company while I smoke my cigar. But if Daniel says anything really bad about football, I'll be sure to chime in. But, I'm going to keep it muted because it's raining right now. I got this one here is a good one. This is the MFer Le Bijou 1922.
Ooh, nice.
I'll be quiet now.
Is that
talking
from
about watches.
Animal House? Is that from Animal House?
No, I smoked all of those, Tim.
Okay.
I went out and bought like $60 worth of cigars yesterday. It's all Travis's fault. So if you're watching Travis, this Ashton VSG, this is all your fault. Look what you started. Terrible.
Unbelievable.
Enjoy, Dr. Bob.
Enjoy, Dr. Bob.
Thank you,
Okay.
Magic City.
Cigar.
All right.
My friend.
Man, I'm not allowed to do cigars anymore, and it's hard. It takes me like 2 days to recover from one. Double D says, I think anyone who watches this video instantly goes on the FBI terrorist watch list.
Yeah.
Although he's not going to like my hot take on American football.
Oh yeah,
Okay, American football, is there spying involved? Because if they have to practice these plays, is there a lot of spying involved or not? How do they do that?
There's definitely
Is
a
it
lot
a
of
weird
spying.
question?
There's a lot of
There's
stuff.
a lot of spying, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Wow. To find out other teams' tactics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when they have a
send people
player,
to watch, they cover their mouths when they talk. It's crazy.
Tim, put me on the big screen, Tim.
Oh wait,
That's
you mean like this?
boom? That's the vase.
yeah.
Right there. Lacquered.
Oh, nice.
Master of Salon Hood.
Is that for Daniel?
No, that's for. Oh no! Just
That's what the winner of the Super Bowl gets.
It's the Super Bowl of watch community.
Okay.
the trophy.
This is my
the
trophy for tonight.
You took home the #1 trophy
Yeah.
for your service for the watch community.
Okay, guys. So, any questions on cocktails for Sunday? Otherwise, I need to drop off.
Questions for cocktails? Anybody? Anybody?
Oh,
No. Good. Magic City. Maybe you're gonna try to join us. What do you
I will
think?
try,
This
but
is pretty
you know,
reasonable.
out of respect for the American tradition, I watched the Super Bowl. This is,
That's right.
you know, it's the biggest thing in the US for
Yeah.
sports. I
Yeah.
am out of respect. I do that. I do
Yeah.
not understand too much about the game, but the halfway of the halftime show,
Halftime
I'm
show.
always interested in that.
I even
My
like the commercials. That's a big deal.
my sons in the US, my grandchildren, they talk about the Super Bowl, so I have to watch it to get into the what's going on. I
yeah,
have to. It's a religion in the US.
yeah, but um, I
So,
have a
John,
fear of something that's going to happen at the Super Bowl. Hopefully, it just goes and it's finished, and that's it.
No, okay, I'm not
Because
worried. I'm not
okay,
worried about it. I'm not
yeah,
worried. We got just to enjoy it. It's a nice American tradition,
yeah,
traditional sports for them. I respect it, and I want to know what's going on because people
Right.
talk about it. It's in the conversation with my sons, with my grandchildren. Even talk about it. They start to be into it. I have to.
Well, it's
I have
gonna be
to.
the most
It's
watched.
American culture.
Yeah, it's gonna be most watched. It's going to be the most watched event
Yeah,
at that time.
yeah,
So you
yeah,
gotta.
yeah.
can I just go through some of the questions that have been
Yeah.
asked
Yeah.
in the
Yeah. That's the
chat?
question.
So, my watch channel would be great. Sorry, someone's audio is playing up.
Yeah,
Uh,
can I come on and
Hello.
talk about hockey when next time when there's a big hockey game?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
can
don't
talk
know
with me.
anything about.
But
I don't know anything about hockey.
Yeah.
I,
I know about hockey.
I know a little bit.
Hockey is
I
great.
know
Let me
about
so
hockey. I know
right. So
someone who knows a lot about hockey too. JD Montreal. You can talk a little bit with him.
You know, Lucha Bedic likes some
yeah,
hockey.
Yeah.
yeah.
careful where you're smoking that,
Can you smell it,
doctor.
Daniel?
Careful with the cigar.
Okay.
And watch
It
the
smells like
carpet.
the inside of my truck.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Listen, Daniel,
Yeah.
you're very disruptive in the class. See me after class.
Yes.
Professor Kojak will be talking to you about your behavior.
Oh,
All right,
no.
so let's go through some of these questions quickly. My watch channel will hop on this Sunday. Want to compare rum and whiskey? Then he later asked the question: is there a preferred rum? I haven't really looked too much into that one. I've got the White and Cross Jamaican rum, which is really powerful stuff. I'll probably be using that, but anything, it has to be quite strong to withstand the sort of the slight dilution that goes on. So you're looking for, again, 90 proof and above will be good. What my watch channel, let me know what rums you have or what rums you may have, and I might be able to give you some advice. I will also, when I jump off, I'll post in the chat some other recommendations as well for rums. Let's see what else we've got here. I think he asked another question. I think he was talking about, we're going to delve into the history of mezcal versus tequila. Not this Sunday. I think mezcal and tequila deserve their own dedicated weeks of cocktail drinking. But if anybody has sort of knowledge on all this stuff, I mean, please join us on the day. That would be great to get other people. We don't want to necessarily do cocktails every week. I think we've been hitting it hard quite recently, and some of us have been partaking more than others. So hopefully the idea about this is just to give you guys some confidence in making your own cocktails and maybe doing some research and maybe sort of sharing with us some of the cocktails that you like, rather than just me drinking 20 different cocktails, making 20 different cocktails in one evening and watching Timmy sort of get beaten up by his wife. But maybe next week we could maybe slow it down and have a beer or maybe have a wine. I know we got St. Patrick's Day coming up. No doubt we can do something related to that. And we got what's that? Cocktail Carajillo.
That's my favorite.
That looks good. That's some sort of sour, is it?
Oh wait, I have the ingredients. I'm not.
It's a
Oh,
coffee drink,
wow.
is it?
Yeah, it's coffee.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
Okay. Well, maybe you can talk us through that one. But for those who want to join in and sort of understand the formula, the philosophy behind an old fashioned and some of the history, then we're going to go through that on Sunday whilst we're waiting for the game to start and
Let
proceed.
the games begin. Exactly. And then we'll drink our drinks and watch the game
Yeah.
peacefully. By the way, this is the Jackrabbit. That's that drink that Sean ordered
Yeah.
at the bar. It comes with 2 ounces reposado tequila, 1 ounce grapefruit, half ounce sour mix, half ounce Campari, and then fresh mint.
I thought it had also Applejack in it. Or am I getting confused with something else?
No, no Applejack in this one.
Oh, send me the recipe, mate.
Okay, something you know.
Fantastic.
This could be a great drink to make. It's very simple, the way I see it.
Cool.
Tequila, grapefruit, sour mix, Campari. Hell yeah! And I need to use the Campari while we still have it.
It doesn't go off, Tim.
Oh,
Campari
that's
doesn't
even
go off.
better.
Yeah.
Can you just sip on Campari like it's nothing?
You can
Or
well, that's a bit challenging. You can do shots of Campari. You
Mhm.
can do shots of Campari with Fernet Branca. But Campari and soda is probably the simplest drink you can make. It's just a measure of Campari, fill it up with soda water, some ice, and some garnish, and it's a very long, cool, low alcohol drink.
Mm,
Right, guys, on that note, I'm going to drop off. Enjoy the rest of the show,
okay.
and I'll see you, no doubt, if not before then, on the day itself, on Sunday.
Take care,
Coach,
Coach.
thank you for all the
Oh,
effort. We enjoyed
okay.
it.
That's all
We
right. My
enjoyed it
pleasure.
a lot. Thank you.
I,
Thank you.
My
Thank you
pleasure.
so much.
I got to meet you afterwards after class. Right?
Oh.
Yeah, you need to write 1,000 times. You will not interfere. You will.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll
All
try
right.
later. I'll put some recommendations for rums in a few minutes in the chat.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Dr. Bobs,
Good.
how are you doing?
Dr. Bob. Oh,
I'm
also,
hanging in there.
It's the first time we're together on the panel, eh? It was on
Yeah,
my
I
bucket
know.
list.
We just got to get Dingo to jump on, but that's
Yeah,
probably like
yeah.
Okay, wait a minute.
midnight over there, or 2 in the morning, or something crazy like that.
It's on my bucket list to be with Dr. Bobs and Dingo on the panel.
We're getting closer. We're getting closer.
Yeah, we're getting closer. We're 2/3 now. 2/3.
Anyways,
I see you, Whiskey Reaper. There's a Whiskey
oh,
Reaper in
yeah.
the chat. I see you. This is
Yeah.
Tim Wright. What the fuck are you doing? What is this, guys? Drinking channel. Drop this guy's drinking channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stole Whiskey Reaper's shtick.
Tim, and
Doing this.
unshirting. Remember
Oh
the
yeah, guy. By the way, guys, we got Daniel Katz got a new shirt, and I figured, you know what? Let's very quickly go through it. PT Womo. There's an article here in Hodinkee about watches that were featured in PT Womo, and let's get to 75 upvotes. And Daniel is gonna show us his brand new shirt. How's that sound? Sounds good?
Okay,
Okay.
nice.
Yeah. What do you think, guys? 75 upvotes. I want to see Daniel's shirt, and actually, I've got something as well. You want to see it?
No,
Besides the stickers, I've got.
I'm just kidding. I'm not that mean.
Okay. Anyways, guys, I've got. I fell victim again, and I bought Rolex magazine issue number 2. This was very tough to get. I had to go above and beyond to get
Okay.
one of these issues. Look at that with
What
the
year?
date. A year?
What year was it?
Let me check. Issue number 2. Probably don't have a year somewhere here on the front. Let's see. No, No year. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't. Sorry, it doesn't say. But it's
What year is
probably
the? What's the newest watch they have in there?
the newest watch is the Datejust. That's the watch they're talking about here. See, they got the two-tone Datejust. That's their most important watch if you think about it. And so this is the watch they cover in talking about. See, like the Cyclops and the date wheel. They go in details showing, the Cyclops because it's such a big uh, thing that Rolex invented. They spend they dwell on these minor details. A date just to remember. Yeah,
Oh God.
beautiful.
You all
Yeah.
right there, Daniel?
Daniel, you
Hello.
okay? You're gonna be can you okay, anyways, look, this is what I've got. Let's get those uploads, guys, and we're gonna see the shirt because I don't think
No,
Daniel's gonna make it for another
no.
20
I
minutes.
did. You heard me swear because it's something else that I noticed in the news. That's all. It
Okay,
has
well
nothing to
let's
do
do
with.
this quick. Quick, guys.
I
Upload.
thought.
Let's see that
Okay.
shirt. Ray,
Okay.
€2 super chat. Kojak. Do we have to wear clothes? Asking for a friend.
Clothing optional.
Yeah, please wear clothes, Ray. I don't wanna have to delete the stream anymore.
Again.
Yeah.
No, we just imagined that it never happened.
Tell your friends to subscribe. You hear that?
Yes. Let me move 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom apartment.
That's not gonna happen.
Dude, I'm dying with this guy. He's
Hey, whoa,
poured the
whoa, take it
iPhone
easy.
into my life with this guy. I need 2 bed and 2 bathroom. So I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be touching anything. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna lock so he can do whatever he wants.
Okay, let me work.
Whatever
Don't
he wants.
Breakfast.
interfere.
Like he pooped the toilet, blocked the toilet, I don't fuck care. Every
She
day.
wants 2 bathrooms.
Every day. How come? How come it happen?
Listen, it's just what it is, man. Okay.
I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm
Okay,
dying.
well, it's just it's an old house, roommate. It's very the plumbing is very small. It's like
Yeah.
Greek plumbing.
It's not up to him. It's up to you guys. You guys have to tell the friend whatever it is like YouTube this TV show you just shared or stupid or whatever. Just tell your friend to subscribe. So
Subscribe.
yes.
Let's
So
go.
so
Let's
let
go.
me move.
Let us get to
So
100K
let me move.
subscribers. Roommate, subscribers. Actually filmed 3 videos today, actually 2. Um,
Really?
yeah, 2 videos, so that's gonna be it's filmed. So I'm gonna
Tim.
edit it probably after
Tim,
tomorrow.
is it okay if I date myself, Tim?
Are
Only
you
you
a
Okay.
cheap
date
date?
just yourself.
No, yeah, I'll date
Let's see
just
the
myself.
shirt.
No. Okay, I'll see. I'll show you the shirt. Don't you want to wait for 75?
Wait, did we get 75? We got 65.
Oh, thank you.
Damn,
65.
That's the true loyal.
damn, yeah,
No matter what, they like you.
65 is not a lot.
65. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm dating myself, Tim, but the lottery thing is still on.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right.
It's good to hear. We got an
Yeah.
update. I'm still Patek Philippe, right? If you win the lottery.
It's every week, Tim. It's every week. It's
If we want,
So cool.
we're gonna
you know,
three
Tim. Do you get the same sound when they check the
Why
check
you wanna quit
results of
the
my
job?
lottery?
people win.
What
Do
are
you
you
get?
gonna do? You're gonna go crazy here.
No,
You'll
Trevor.
drive me
No, I'm
crazy.
not Trevor. I'm
What
not
are you gonna
Trevor.
travel?
I'm not
You know
Trevor.
how difficult it is to travel.
No,
Oh God,
I'm
it's
not Trevor.
travel.
Every day
We're tr-
different.
we're traveling. We're going to all these watch events. It's all cool. Uh,
Is she coming with you? Anyways,
no, I
shirts
don't
or
think
no
so.
shirt?
Oh, you got more hats. No
Oh,
way.
Yeah, my wife is just chatting me. She's in Canada watching, and she
Uh
said, "Cute hat, nice hat." So,
you got one for everybody.
I showed them to my wife.
I have nice, nice. Okay, Daniel's got a shirt. Let's see the shirt, Daniel.
okay. I don't want to hear any shirt about the shirts. Okay.
Don't Doesn't want to hear anything about it. Okay. Let's see. What kind of a shirt? This is for Watches and Wonders, I'm guessing.
I hope he's not gonna
Daniel's got the
strip.
brand new shirt
It's
just
a
to
little bit.
take
It's all bagged up here.
to Watches and Wonders. Is it a vintage shirt or brand new?
Brand new vintage look. It's a brand new
Okay,
vintage look.
cool. You could have bought actual vintage, saved a whole bunch of money. Yeah, look at the
No,
hat
I
on it.
Now they're looking at it in the
Yeah,
chat. I like them too. They're very cute.
yeah. Hey, there we go.
That's a nice shirt.
Emmanuel Berg. Emmanuel sounds English.
that's gonna go to Geneva.
And look at that color. Are you seeing the color?
Nice.
It's
How
kind of
fan?
pink. That's to go with the pink suit, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then like I love the collar. It's cut back so far. Very modern. Oh no way. You got second one for every day. Black
Well,
stripe, pink
you know
stripe.
the salesman says you get 2 for 1 almost. So get
Yeah.
the second one, right? So
Yeah. This one's gonna be great for the dinner with the watch community
well,
at the
whatever. That's
steakhouse.
okay. Whatever. So there's the 2 new shirts.
Very nice, Daniel. That's beautiful.
Oh, let me hear what roommate says. Not her style, right?
Roommate, you like it? Yeah, she liked it. Yeah, it was good. Good shirt. What do you guys think? It's very, very classy. If I lose weight, that's the kind of shirts I want to wear because it's just professional. It's more put
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
As a professional charlatan.
As a young professional or old
Yeah.
professional. But yeah. Let's take a look here at the PT Uomo. Like, if you guys think we're unfashionable, let's see what fashion is. You're gonna like this because
Like it.
you're gonna lose weight. Don't worry about it. You know, Daniel actually went to this event and he told us that the watches last time were not very impressive.
Oh,
No.
it was horrible. These guys are actually wearing decent pieces,
Yeah.
but it was like the worst. The best looking watch that I saw of the group was a Casio when I was
Oh,
at the show. And there is someone showing Casio. It's still respected. The Casio. It's in this magazine that you have. Someone was wearing that Casio, but I'm saying they were wearing Wellingtons and just ugly cheap field watches that are like $100 pieces to me. Like I maybe I just wasn't looking at the right people.
There was like
But
MVMT garbage, right?
They spend their money on fashion,
like brick watches
in the end, they
or
Ooh,
do
that
brick.
level, like they didn't care. But these guys obviously do. You see, a lot of the guys that are showing their design, I bumped into a few of them. They are the ones. The peacocks aren't just guys just wearing suits to try to get discovered as a model. No, they are the designers themselves that are trying to get their foot in the door. They just not recognized yet. They just started off. They just finished school and they're making their own stuff and they wanted to show this. They're wearing their own clothes that they made. Because I bumped into a few of them.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, go ahead.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. But this was the winter PT
Yeah.
Uomo. There are two. It's a biannual
Yeah.
fashion event in Milano, right?
And I was there where they're standing outside the entrance. That's all just outside the entrance.
Right here. You were here
Yeah.
somewhere, yeah?
They're just hanging out beside, and I had a picture taken of me by the red brick building further away. That the further away you go, then
Somewhere over there in the alley, right?
No, just that red brick building, whatever that represents, and there's
Hold on, let me get the picture. I
the
think
transit picks you
I
up
can
and
pull
takes
it
you
up.
into town. But where the photographer is standing, the photographer is standing at the area where it's the entrance to Pitti Uomo, which you can't see because he's taking a picture from the direction of Pitti Uomo, where the show is, from the pavilion.
Mm-hmm.
And they only let people that got their tickets that are in
Passes,
the trade,
yeah.
That are in the business themselves, and you have to fill in a bunch of forms to prove that you're in the business or that you're a legitimate journalist, and not taking anything.
You're a legitimate person.
Yeah, like with a magazine, like that kind of thing.
Oh, check this out. Hold on. I think I have exactly the right picture you're talking about. Check this out, guys. So as you can see here, there's the red building,
Yeah,
and then look at this.
yeah,
Daniel Katz
Wow.
with the building in the background.
Wow.
yeah. That's me.
You see that?
Looking
Holy
sharp,
shit.
Danielle. Looking
Yeah,
sharp.
the young
Then
woman, the young
I like
woman,
it.
a young woman who's an aspiring photographer, originally from Kenya but lives in France with her daughter. So an active young single mother who tremendous personality, said, "Don't look now, just be normal." And that was the best picture because she saw me talking to some designers. I was relaxed for once. And
yeah,
she said, "Just stay that way. Don't
yeah,
pretend I'm taking pictures. Just act the way you're doing it." She said this, and I didn't even meet her yet,
yeah.
you know? And that was great direction, you know?
Mm, that's a good picture.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I mean, you
And
had some
Magic
good
City, I
time there.
kind of have the same build as you in a way, but I do more
Yeah,
yoga than you.
yeah, you're probably much more flexible. The only flex I do is my golf drill.
Yeah, and this is some
Which,
stranger from, she sounded Spanish, who wanted to take a picture of me. And as gorgeous
Yeah,
as this woman is,
she
the
liked your
person,
style.
the grown-up daughter took the picture.
okay,
So she must be no older than 40, this one here. And the daughter was taking a picture.
where's your hand, Danielle?
Yeah.
On the left. Where's your hand?
It's behind her backside, you know.
Yeah, I see that.
Daniel had great time, and you
No,
know,
there were some kind of dismissive moments, Tim.
oh
A lot
yeah,
of the guys, like, unless you're in, they just kind of ignored you. But I met some good people too. The
yeah,
designers were friendly. The ones I met that were actual designers were
uh-huh.
friendly.
Oh,
They had nothing to prove. They didn't have to, look down on anyone. They were cool.
yeah, it's good. You know, there was some good people, of course, and there's going to be some stuck-up people because
Yeah,
it,
everywhere, Tim, everywhere, right? It doesn't matter whether you're in Rome and New York,
yeah,
Toronto. You got your share of.
Does that guy that has the beret on, is he wearing pajama bottoms in public?
Yeah, yeah,
yes, yes,
I have a
Oh
pyjama like
Lord.
that.
Christmas
It's a
pajama,
true story.
You don't
and
want
I
him
have a
outside though,
pyjama
do
like that.
you?
Wait, I'll show it.
fucking hilarious. Yeah, bring it out, bring it out. And this is like a peacoat, and his friend is wearing something also absurd. Look at these pants, camouflage.
These fellas, I don't know if they're designers or photographers or they just want to just have some fun and get some pictures. I have a feeling they're
Is it
designing.
looking the same?
That's their design
Pyjama.
for. They made their own design for
My
Oh,
pyjama.
look at this.
casual.
Boom.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
pyjama.
There you go.
yeah.
Man, look at this.
Oh,
Wow. Amazing.
I hope my wife
You
is watching, still watching.
you
She will be
too
laughing.
can now be a fashionista. You got half of the outfit now.
They took an army surplus slash pajama army surplus look
Yeah.
and tried to give it a little bit of flash and call it their own design. That's what it looks like to me. And
Mm,
I think they're trying to push their business that they're trying, the two of them, because you meet a lot of those guys, and I don't think they quite qualify to get in. So they stand outside and trying to woo people that way, and some
look,
photography, and then they add it to the business when they go home. The photography for their maybe their atelier hasn't started up yet, or it's about to start.
mm,
And I usually find a lot of the guys or women, they're a team of 2 or 3 people.
yeah.
They're trying to make a name for themselves in the business.
It's a possibility. It's quite a
The
possibility, and that's the
clubbing,
place to go to promote yourself.
the clubbing. I went to the nightclubs in Florence
Uh
where
huh.
they all hung out.
And how?
Again, there was a lot of posturing and guys talking to the ones they knew. I
Yeah.
didn't find it too. I didn't click in.
What were
Like
they trying to prove?
if I bumped
Prove.
into O'Sheen, for
Uh-huh.
example, and O'Sheen was going to a nightclub, then it would open up because he knows some people.
Right.
So I would have been already.
You didn't know how to approach this
Well,
situation, how to
I
get
couldn't
yourself
even
in. You have to
start.
talk yourself in there. I
I
somehow managed to
do
talk myself.
sometimes, not as aggressively as you, but I
Yeah, you got to
do.
be aggressive. You know,
Yes,
when
sir.
there's nothing to lose,
Yeah.
there's really.
Well, I
I
did
think
do some of it, and some of the guys that I bumped into, like at the hotel that, it was a beautiful hotel. Sean sent me to Sean, or Abishar, Sean, Sean, and the hotel, beautiful old building hotel with a courtyard and everything. But some of the people there, that's the customers,
Mhm.
they didn't want to know you. The ones that were doing the pity womo, but I just bumped into a bunch of sour grapes, I guess, because
Mm.
like
I think.
I wasn't part of the team. I wasn't real to them. Whatever it was.
Yeah.
They were
You know, actually,
probably
look at this.
intimidated by you,
Yeah,
Daniel.
look at this style. It looks. I think Dr. Bob's is better dressed than this guy. Dr. Bob's. Let's see it. Yeah, you got style there. Let's see it. This is the real deal. Do the catwalk. You got a catwalk right here. Do the thing where you walk away and come back and give us the proper catwalk.
No, James.
Dr. Bob, well, you can see Dr. Bob's. He's got some style. With the hat, the jacket, the jeans. He gets fashionably low. He's a low rider.
This is my Ushanka. It's part of my culture.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Danielle,
Oh, he's
question.
wearing his Explorer.
Danielle,
Yeah.
Danielle,
Mhm.
question. Where were the people from? Were they Italian? Were they European? Were they international? What was
A
the
lot of
majority?
them were Italian, and then there was a lot of English speaking and Latino that were designers, I guess, or they're in the journalistic business, and um, people are people. I met some good people there. Even some of the people at the entrance to try to get me in, but they couldn't. But it's good because I didn't really know anyone if I got in anyway. So, um, uh,
I think Ray would fit in just perfectly
uh,
with them.
I remember
Look at
that.
that.
You
well, he's
remember
got
this
his own
one?
sweaters, right? He just has
Yeah,
to.
Yeah.
his own line. His own line,
Yeah,
Daniel.
yeah,
He should have been there. Now that
yes,
you mentioned
yeah.
it,
He could have
How do
just.
I order one of those Ray sweaters?
you go on. Here, I'll get you the website. It's what's the rock called? Um, Aaron,
Aaron's.
Aaron, Aaron Island uh, sheep. I think.
Is that like two A's with two A's?
Aaron.
Aaron.
That would
Yeah,
be
yeah,
Aaron.
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 Yeah, Aaron.
Yeah,
Aaron.
yeah. Okay, I guess that's the spelling. Does Aaron
Yeah.
Bespoke has for the straps has the same spelling?
Yeah, I got it. Oh, he has bespoke straps.
No, no.
This is
It's a one. It's 1A. He uses 1A for this. Okay.
this is this is where you can order them.
Yeah. So it's
350 euros. It's the real deal. The website is a little bit broken,
yeah.
but it's the real deal. I'll drop the link in the chat if
If I pay
anybody.
extra, could I get Ray to weave some of his beard into the yarn?
Yeah, if you ask him in personally and you tell him kind of behind the scenes, yes, I think it's a possibility. Custom made. That's the cream one
That'd
he
be
was
nice.
wearing one. There's a blue one. Look at
No,
that.
I want the natural colored one.
Yeah, natural color. That would be this cream, right? That's the color of the sheep's wool.
Wool is the best material. It's great,
Yeah.
warm,
Look at that
wet
navy.
and dry.
There it is.
It
Yes,
doesn't
it is.
burn.
It's for the sailors. It's the proper stuff. And it's got some other stuff here. What is this? Frost green. It's the picture's not working.
Okay, Tim.
Oh,
Go ahead.
yeah. No, we're gonna wrap up in 1 minute. You
Okay.
want to say
Okay.
something?
No, that's it.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
just want
that's the show.
I just want to say to everybody and to you, Tim, that I'm fed up, and it's been nice to.
You had it. You
Yeah,
had it.
I've had it. Kojak appreciated that I'm just funny when I do physical stuff. It's okay. It's fine. Fine.
Slapstick.
The balcony's over here, Magic City. I'm on the 9th floor. I just have to jump.
No.
Don't worry.
Okay.
It's all good.
But it's okay to fail if it's so true. You just keep trying.
That's what you
Gotta
have to do.
keep trying and
Keep
try
trying to
again.
jump.
Try and then try again.
Yeah.
Gotta keep going.
It was nice to be in the panel with you, Dr. Bob, for the first time.
Oh, thank you, Magic City. Nice to be here with you too.
Yeah,
Daniel, we can take him or leave him.
Yeah. That's right.
Ooh.
Bob, did you give your car shampoo yet?
Now it's raining, so it would have been a waste. I'll wait till after it finishes raining to shampoo it.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. That's the show. See ya tomorrow.
Thank
I'm
you,
I'm
guys.
returning the left-hand drive, so I've got the video. I need to get a little bit more footage here, and then tomorrow I'm returning the lefty.
Okay, Tim, if you need to call me to scold me about anything, I'm here. Okay.
You got it.
All right.
Daniel, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Maldives, thank you. Shout out. Maldives.
I just lost the ash.
It was huge.
Wishing I could thank you in a different way. Come on. 'Cause all of your time spent keeps us alive. All you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life. That's right. All your time spent keeps us All you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life. Every time we're down, you can make it right. That's what makes you larger than life. All you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time you're down, you can make it right.